Hi, welcome to Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call, or Professor Layton and the Last Spectre if you're playing it in America and other regions. This is the first stream of the game. I haven't played a New Layton in so long, so I'm so excited. I don't think I've ever played this one before. This is a brand new one for me, not even when I was a kid. I don't think I even owned this one when I was a child, so I'm very, very excited. But before we get into it, let's do our introductions. First of all, hello. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Lara, or PurpleCoffins. I love to play puzzle games and detective games on Twitch and now YouTube as well. And this, Professor Layton, is like my favorite series. It is my go-to, so I've been stretching out the gameplays of it because they only have so many games right now. Next year they'll have another. Very exciting. But if you're watching live, you know the rules, really, or you should. If you don't know the rules, don't just tell me the answer to things. We have a hint coin counter up here. I have now got an inbuilt hint coin system on Twitch, so you can buy me a hint coin. It'll upgrade this number, and then I can use a hint coin to find out answers for things if I get super stuck. Hello, Ego! Let's see, what else? We have a new layout, of course, as we do for each game. I always change the layout when we start a new game. I think that's everything. I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm very excited, but I'm also very sleepy, so hopefully that's a good balance. I'm going to just jump in, and we're going to watch the opening cutscene, and we're going to find out what is going on with Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. Okay, let's get into this. As always, we input our name, and then I think we go to the cutscene immediately. This is a work of fiction. Oh. Oh.
And it's invaded a small village. Amidst the chaos, a terrified young farm girl played her flute to drown out the madness. As the music spiraled high into the sky, a giant spectre appeared above her. She begged the spectre to destroy the bandits, and it swiftly obeyed. The town was saved, and the spectre vanished just as quickly as it had appeared. But the farm girl knew that in times of danger, she needed only to play the flute, and the spectre would appear again. A quaint tale, wouldn't you say? Aye, master. I think the time has come for us to pen the next chapter. Of course, master.
Well, what do you think, Luke? Do you see anything yet?
No, nothing.
I'm still having a tough time buying all of this. It sounds like some scary bedtime story. Is this even possible?
Well, we'll soon find out.
And a poor little boy who predicts where the giant spectre will appear. So what now? I mean, what if this thing never even shows up?
What on earth could that be?
It sounds like music.
It must be the flute!
Quickly, to the window!
What is that thing?
Can this be?
Spectre. Finally seeing this dark giant made me even more determined to help the professor keep his word. Together, we would shine the light of truth upon this ghastly shadow.
Oh, more cutscene. Never mind. It's the university! Rassenheller University? That's so high that might cut me off. How rude. Ooh. Audio?
Oh?
Top of the morning.
Why, thank you very much. Professor? Oh, Professor?
Is he asleep at his
Professor,
desk?
a letter just came for you. Oh.
Herschel.
Thank you, Rosa. Ugh.
Sounds like someone was up researching all night. Again. It's no wonder the other professors are so intimidated by you.
Oh, they just think that I'm some young upstart.
You work too hard, Professor. It's no good. By the way, Dean Damona came by and said he needed to speak to you, and that he would
What
drop
is
in
this?
later today. I don't know why he had to tell you that. He could have
Regards,
just come by
Clark.
later if you ask me.
After all these years?
The trip.
Rosa, I'm going out.
Eh?
Oh. Thank you, Rosa.
I hope he remembers to eat something.
Fantastic.
Good luck.
Huh? See here. What was that about?
Nice to see you again, Professor Layton.
And you
Professor
are?
Layton? Who's that?
Why didn't Dean Damona tell you?
Rosa did say D. Delmona had something to tell him. Hello! Oh my goodness. It's Professor Layton time! Oh, what do we think about that opening cutscene? My goodness. It looked like a Heartless. But let's get into the story. I always love the beginning of Layton games because we always get something and then Layton comes on the scene and I just like, oh, there he is. There's my boy. He's my favorite.
Tell me what?
I'm Emmy Altava, your new assistant.
Excuse me?
Call me Emmy.
I'm sorry. You're my...
Assistant? You do know what an assistant is, don't you?
Of course. I'm sorry, Miss Altava, but...
I already have an assistant. Apprentice.
Professor,
Don't think
please,
he does
Emmy.
yet.
And stop apologizing so much.
All right, Emmy. So sorry. But it seems that there has been some sort of mistake here.
I love him.
Oh, I don't think so, Professor. Dean Damona hired me himself. It seems that you have been too busy to attend your departmental meetings lately. Is that right?
Well, I suppose there might be some truth to that. However...
Sounds to me like if anyone needs an assistant, it's you. So, from now on, I'll be the backup on all your projects. Got it? Great. I can't wait to get started.
I know now. Kingdom Hearts is puzzles. That sounds like me. That sounds like something I would say. I wish I could stream Kingdom Hearts, but it's just so complicated with all of the music. Like, you've got to be so careful about what songs you're allowed to play because of the copyright. I mean, maybe I could just do what I did with Layton and I just don't save any of the game music. Where'd the scooter go? It's in the boot. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're not that far from the university. She just went back and parked it. Oh, another
I wasn't too
cutscene.
surprised the Professor didn't remember me.
Whoa.
It had been
Oh, there
some
it
time
is.
since our first meeting, after all.
Sorry about the audio.
And clearly he had a lot on his mind,
Could you...
which is
I paused it. I don't know why it's struggling so much. It usually struggles a little bit, but not like this. Let me try and close a couple things that are running in the background that I don't need. Close that. Okay, maybe that'll help. Where's audio? Very nice. Yeah. It's also my favorite song in Kingdom Hearts. It's so nice. That's not true, actually. It's... Oh, what's my favorite one is... It's one of the versions of Simple and Clean, which I know does not narrow it down. Right. Anyway, back to Layton.
exactly why he needed an assistant like me.
That's better.
It was my first day on the job, and I was ready for anything. Or so I thought. We still had yet to meet the young boy who would help us unravel the strangest mystery I could have ever imagined.
Guess who that is?
So what perplexing mystery are we hot on the trail of now?
I don't know if I like her voice. No offense, Emmy.
Why would you ask that?
Little smile. It's so cute.
Well, you're off to somewhere in quite a hurry. Something must have piqued your interest.
That intuition will serve you well.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
What's this? A letter?
Very good. I received it about an hour ago. Go ahead, read it aloud.
I love that he's like, good job, well done, you figured out it's a letter. I don't understand, Professor.
Herschel, my dear old friend, I must earnestly seek your help again.
He looks familiar. I've probably just seen him in, like, artwork for all of the games.
Our little town is in the most extraordinary predicament. At night, a mysterious giant shrouded in fog has been laying waste to our homes.
That is a predicament.
I am convinced you can help stop this madness. Please, come soon. Regards, Clark. A giant? Oh, that's... How well do you know this person?
Clark and I go back a long way. I can't imagine he would fabricate stories for no reason.
I've just realized what I should do if I do become a VTuber. I should do my VTubing model in the art style of Professor Layton and just have my mouth open and closed like that. His beard was very pointy.
I find the other message in the letter very interesting as well.
Other message?
Ooh, it's slightly different layout. How nice. Okay. It has been a while since I've done this, so let's puzzle, baby. Herschel, my dear old friend, I must earnestly seek your help again. Our little town is in the most extraordinary predicament. Okay, so it's the same thing. I'm convinced you can help stop this madness. Please come soon. And once I click this, it's gonna give me a little... Oh, look at the art. Oh, I miss these games. I love them so much. I only have 6 of them. So that's why I play them so sparingly. Because we don't have many until they make the new one for the Switch. And we don't. And I will, yes, I will probably replay the 7th game at some point. But not yet. Anyway. Use the stylus to slide the lettered tiles into the empty slots. Once you've arranged the tiles to spell out a hidden message, touch submit. You can't find the answer by simply reading the letter. I'll give you a clue. The hidden message is 7 letters long. This letter is 7 lines long. Wow. Thank you. There's a reason this is only 10 pickerats. Which means it's... Help. Sour. SOS. Help SOS. Oh, I need to be able to see the cursor. Hold on. There we go. So if I go back to the top screen, you can see help sauce. Help sauce. Okay, do they have different... Oh, well, Emmy will have a... let me think. Like that. Let's see what she says. Is there a brick rolling you? Never going to give you up.
I think I've got this one.
Okay, her I've got it right face isn't
Can't
very
let a puzzle
obvious.
intimidate you.
I don't like that. Correct. The secret message was help SOS. What's going on here? I mean, to be fair, he's already asking for help. So it's not like it's a secret letter being like, hey, love your new hat, by the way. And then that says help SOS.
First puzzle of the game.
Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you. Hi, Shelby. How are you doing? Pickerats are points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more pickerats a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for a puzzle, the number of pickerats you can earn decreases, so think carefully before answering. There is no way we are going to end this game without losing at least a few pickerats, but I'm going to try as hard as I can to not lose any. Or try and keep the number nice and round. And if you're watching the Twitch stream, pickerats are also what the channel points are called on my channel. So, and now you know why. I'm doing great. I'm playing Layton, so I'm more than happy. Gathering lost pickerats. Once you've beaten the game and saved, go to the bonus section and load your game file. From there, you can enter the top secret area where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. No one's gonna remember that by the time they get to the end of the game. There's a secret message spelled out using the first letter on each line. Very good, Emmy. You just may turn out to be quite valuable as an assistant after all. Oh, thank you, Professor. That means a lot coming from you. But help SOS? Why would the sender hide this message? Well, that letter was sent by Clark Triton. Sorry? Excuse me? Triton? As in... Okay. I'm fine. I'm normal. It's fine. A very dear friend of mine. Perhaps he added the hidden message to catch my attention. Still, it's not quite what I expect from him. Ooh, this does sound mysterious. I can't believe it. My first day on the job and already it's so Layton-esque. This is great. That's what my stream is. It's Layton-esque. Layton-esque? Is that... What does that mean? Had you already heard of me before today? Heard of you? But of course I have. I know everything there is to know about you, Professor. Not creepy at all. Not at all creepy. Herschel Layton, youngest man to be awarded a Gressenheller University professorship at the age of 27. He's... Hold on, in this... How old is he in this game? I don't think I ever really thought about how old Professor Layton was. I've never really considered that. But now I'm starting to wonder, is he the same age as me in this game? I think I always assume, well, he would be, yeah, because this is a prequel game. So this is set before the other three games. Basically it goes, it's doing the Star Wars thing, where it's going first three games, and then the next three are actually prequels. So, yeah, this is set quite a long time before the Curious Village. But does that mean he's 27 or 28 in this game? He's like 37 to 38 in the first trilogy. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Unless he's been a professor for a while before he meets Emmy, which is possible. But I don't know, the way they were talking about it was like he's only just been... Maybe he's been there for a couple of years? I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna find out. We'll find out. I'm sure someone will mention it. Published in numerous academic journals. I can recite them chronologically if you like. It's been a while since I've seen you. What have you been up to? Astute intellect and preternatural observational skills have proved invaluable for Scotland Yard. Oh, so he's already worked with the police. Okay. Assisted in solving some of London's most notorious difficult cases. Like Ah, there we go. He's 34. Okay. So he has been at the uni for a while. I thought that it was, gonna be... I thought it was like he'd been there for only a little while, and I was gonna be like, he can't be the same age as me. This is just weird. But he's 34. Okay, so I feel a little bit better now. Unmarried, 34 years old, Capricorn. I made up that last part, just a guess. Well, I see you've clearly done your homework. Tell me, Emmy, why do you think Dean Delmona selected you to be my assistant? I told him that I wanted to work with you and that I wasn't going to take no for an answer. I'm trying not to make her sound like Flora, by the way. Oh yes, I'm very young for a professor. Hold on, I need to go clip up my hair. It's getting in the way and it's really bugging me. Just keep looking at Emmy for a while, okay? Legs. Click, click, go on my knees. Gonna do here. Been mostly the same, but I don't spill your... Oh, I'm so proud. Character growth. Well done. You haven't spilled it once? So no one's don't look at the back of my head, okay? Just ignore the back of my head. We're not gonna talk about it. Really? May I ask why you are so intent on working with me? Just as I supposed. He doesn't remember. Was that out loud? Oh, it was. What was that, Emmy? Oh, nothing, Professor. I'll tell you at some point. Now, where are we going? Emmy, while you are my assistant, I must ask you to respect my most important rule. It only took 3 years, but I did it nonetheless. I'm so proud of you. As a gentleman, I cannot allow to accompany me into any dangerous situations. Of course, Professor, as long as we keep in mind that there are exceptions to every rule. Some ladies, you know, are thrilled by the prospect of danger. Yes, well, in answer to your question, we're headed to the town of Misthallery, where my dear friend Clark resides. Yeah, so 37, 38 in the first trilogy makes sense, because Luke's like 10, 12-ish? And in this one, he looked like 8. That makes sense. It's not been, like, it's been like 3 years. Yeah, that kind of works. Misthallery. Why does that name sound so familiar? Well, about 6 months ago, evidence of what appeared to be an ancient culture was unearthed there. You probably read about it in the paper. AI art. Look at that title. That's illegible. Look at that. Usually a minimum of 12 years to get professorship. If I remember correctly, undergrad 3 to 4, master's 1 to 2, doctorate 3 to 4. Oh wow, okay. So yeah, I mean, so he must have really... He's very clever, as we all know. He's incredibly smart, and we love him for it, because he doesn't brag, he's just great. Like, probably my favorite video game character. You probably read about it in the paper. Yes, that was it. As I recall, someone theorized that Misthallery, I'm gonna keep stumbling over saying that, I think, might even be the site of the fabled Golden Garden. And now, a close friend of yours who lives in Misthallery has sent you an urgent plea for help. A great archaeological find linked to a mysterious letter with an air of danger about it. I couldn't possibly imagine a situation being more Layton-esque. Emmy, could you refrain from... Ah, never mind. I love him! Major mysteries. Mystery number 1. Layton received a letter from his old friend Clark, which held a hidden message within. Why would Clark use such a roundabout way to enlist his aid? The message was written with a typewriter. I must say, it's very unlike Clark to write this way. I wonder if it was in fact perhaps his son. The town of Misthallery is said to lie over the remains of a great golden garden built by an ancient civilization. Does it truly exist, or is it merely legend? An article in the London paper asserted that the golden garden lies somewhere in Misthallery. Okay. Layton-esque. Oh. You got a little dumb little face. Chapter 1. The Fog of Misthallery. We're gonna have another cutscene. I'm hovering over the button. No, okay. Ooh, is that gonna be... Oh, look at that. That's lovely. So this is Mist Hallory then. Feels a little eerie. Mist Hallory is known for its thick fog. It's said that when the town is shrouded in mist, it's like something out of a fairy tale. It's not like any fairy tale I've ever read. I must remember to change the oil in the scooter sometime. Always makes a different noise in this game. Bloop. Says you can't swim here. Fishing is allowed though. Have you had any hint coins? I'm not gonna read out everything in like the area. Oh, goodbye, Shelby. Have a good sleep. The river is pretty impressive. Yes, it appears that several canals flow through the town into the river here. Well, at least there's no danger of a drought here. What's that on top of the hill? It looks like some sort of manor. Do you think maybe that's where your friend Mr. Triton lives? Perhaps. Seems a bit foreboding. Sorry, forbidding. Thought it was supposed to be foreboding. For Clark's taste, but one never knows. It's quite a curious shape, isn't it? Is it a puzzle? Sorry, no, not yet, okay. Oh look, someone's coming. Maybe we can ask him about the house. Who is it? Okay, I was so sure it was going to be Pablo. It's like we're ready for Pablo. What a hairdo. Why, hello my friends. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Mist Hallory. I am Aldous, charmed. Nice hat. I would like to show you a little something that the locals like to keep secret. Please, touch that wooden box with your stylus. Touch it like you mean it. Not just once, and not just twice. Oh, not that. What wooden box? Not this crate? Leave it to me, I'll just keep prodding it till it opens. Hey-ya! Ah, okay. So it is that, but it's not just click, 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 click. You've got to, like, read a little bit. Yes, beautiful. She shines like the sun. That, my friends, is a hint coin. Ding! But when you encounter a puzzle that you cannot solve, try using one of these little lovelies. But spend them wisely, for they are limited supply. If you squander them recklessly, I will not be there to dry your tears. Hint coins are hidden in many, many places. So if you see anything suspicious, be bold and touch away. And that information, my friends, will serve you well in Mist Hallory. Remember to touch anything that catches your eye. Emmy's face. And he's off. What an interesting fellow. We didn't even get a chance to ask about your friend. Any idea where Mr. Triton might live, Please look at his eyes when he blinks. Your eyes okay there, Layton? No, unfortunately, there was no return address on the letter. Well, I'm sure someone in town knows him. Let's ask around. Good idea, Emmy. Let's quickly review how to move around town. Use the stylus to touch the shoe. Yes. I'm just gonna... we know how to do this. We don't need to read this. Right you are. Touch the shoe, pick a direction, touch the arrow. His eyes are really distracting me. Very good. Why don't you go ahead and give it a try? I want to see if there's any hint coins. Okay. I guess maybe not this. Maybe not yet. Oh, before I forget, Professor, I think we ought to make notes during our investigation. Excellent suggestion, Emmy. Organized records are vital to an effective investigation. Touch the trunk icon located in the top right corner of the touchscreen. This will open the trunk where you can access several useful objects. Yes, yes, yes. I know all of this. The episodes option. Touch episodes to view additional parts of the story. Well, with all this to keep track of, it's certainly going to earn my keep as a research assistant. I'm sure you'll pick it all up in no time. Shall we move on? New episode has been added to the trunk. What? What are these? He gets absorbed in his research. Layton has a tendency to leave his paper lying around. Leading Lady Rosa has a few words. Is this going to be like a cutscene? No, okay. It's just one of these. Professor, rise and shine! Eh? Rosa, is it morning already? It is, Professor, and a beautiful morning at that. You know, you ought to go home and sleep in a bed from time to time. I'm right in the middle of examining those curious little stones with the Yes, I know that. Who do you think tidied up your office last night? Now look at the state of it. I could just as easily have left it as it is, and it wouldn't have made one blind bit of difference. Really now, would a true gentleman leave papers scattered everywhere amid piles of open books? I'm still in the middle of reading them, Rosa. I'll put them away when I'm finished, of course. You always say that, Professor, but I've never once seen them find their way back to the shelves. He's so messy. Oh, look, it's Delmona! With hair that isn't white. On his head. His moustache is white. No. Hello, Herschel, my boy. Am I disturbing you? Delmona, can I help you with anything? Why, yes. Yes, indeed you can. I have this puzzle, you see, which I can't seem to solve. My little granddaughter gave it to me as a challenge. Delmona, delegating your grandchildren's riddles again? That's true, he has done that before. Oh, well, I suppose I am, but I simply cannot deny that darling child anything. I can't read today. I know we're in the middle of a discussion, Rosa, but perhaps we could hear on this puzzle. I don't want to be told off anymore, so let's solve this puzzle instead. A sly dog, Professor. And mark my words, next book I find lying around is going in the bin. Well, Herschel. Isn't this an article about the extraordinary Golden Garden legend? Stop blinking, it's so distracting. I've been meaning to ask you about that. I've heard the story is quite fascinating. Do give me your thoughts on it sometime, won't you, my boy? Well, as a matter of fact, I've been meaning to tell you. I can't understand a word of it. When they get like this, there's no shutting them up. Aw, did we not get the puzzle? Aw. I thought we were gonna get a puzzle. That's so rude. How dare you? Okay. Look, this town is nothing but canals, rivers, and bridges. Yes, there we go. Never seen you here before, Gramps. Gramps? He's 34! Did you come to see the sights? How'd you get into town? Gramps, there we go. Professor doesn't look that old. Age aside, we're looking for the Triton residence. Would you happen to know where it is? Why should I tell you? I'm not saying a word unless you can solve my puzzle. Ah, yes. Classic Professor Layton game. Solve the puzzle. Get the answer. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry, I had it set up wrong. There we go. Oh, hold on. Before we read this puzzle, Joe's arrived at the door. Well, he timed that quite well because there's an ad. There was an ad playing, so you didn't miss much if you were stuck behind the ad. Okay, these 4 photos were all taken in the same place. 3 of the pictures were shot by a group of tourists taking turns on a single camera. The 4th photo was taken on another day by an unrelated person. Select the 3 photos that were taken by the tourists. Oh, there's a dog. There's only a dog in 2 of them. Is he down here? Oh, there he is. He's over there. Unless that's a trick. That could be a trick. There's a dog here. And here. And here. But not an A. Is there anything else that's more obvious? It's very pixelated. It's hard to see. Is there anything that's more obvious? Nothing like... I know it's only 20 pick rats, but now I'm like really scouring these pictures trying to find it. Be getting up and walking away. We'll visit the tourist for taking photos. Yeah, there's... So my other thinking was... Oh, I don't think the mic's picking it up, but Joe's playing the piano in the other room. No, the mic's not getting it. I think it's fine. I think it is A that's the other tourist, because there's no dog. The only thing I was thinking was, is it maybe that 3 of them are wearing a hat because it's raining or something? But I think it's those 3, because of the dog. Yeah. I really hope I don't get one wrong this early.
Some puzzles must be met directly. A little more thought is in order.
I'm so mad. That's the second puzzle of the game. This does not bode well. Oh, I'm so annoyed! Ooh! I'm properly annoyed by that. Okay. Is it the hats, then? Yeah, it's something about the people. Maybe I was right about the shirts? No, sorry, not the hats. Sorry, not the shirts. But they're all wearing different hats. I can't even see this person's face properly. It's just a mush of pixels. Is it like they're all in a club or something? Like... I think it's... Is it... said something about the people show that it's like that they're in a group. I think that's what they said. It said. Wow. That was not a sentence. I've repeated myself like 4 times there. A, C, and D? See, now I'm second guessing everything because I don't want to get it wrong. I need more of this. Excuse me. I put a lot of honey in this. Because I had a taste of it and it wasn't sweet enough, but I think the honey hadn't dissolved properly when I tasted it. A, C, and D? Can't see much. Like, there's no differences in the background. As far as I can tell, it's not like, you know, a building's been demolished or something since the first 2 pictures were taken. Okay. I'm just gonna go for A, C, and D, and I hope it's right. I feel like it's the hats. They're all wearing hats, but then A, C, and B are all wearing like black shorts or a black skirt. Doesn't bode well if I get it wrong again. Like, this is the first. I was like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna get 100% of the picker hats in this game. But I'm gonna try, and I've already lost 5 in the first puzzle. Okay, let's... No, if I keep second guessing myself, I'm never gonna get... I'm never gonna get through this game.
Puzzle, to be sure.
Nope, wrong again.
It appears as though I've missed something.
Something in the pictures will show which 3 are part of the same group. 3 of the pictures were shot by a group of tourists, taking turns on a single camera. The 4th photo was taken on another day by an unrelated person. I don't want to use my... Also, to make it even more confusing, you know how I call the channel points pickerats? I use this symbol, which actually just means what puzzle we're on. But that's the symbol I used to mean pickerats, just to throw things off even further. If it turns out to be something that I can't make out because it's too pixelated, I'm gonna be mad. Could you... Oh my goodness, so sorry. I could use a hint coin. Yeah, I'm gonna use a hint coin. I'm gonna look up this puzzle. Puzzle 2 I'm stuck on. I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I'm really sleepy. That makes me feel better. Your guess is BCA. Okay. Hint number 1. There is one common detail in 3 of the photos that shows they were sightseeing at the same time. Compare the photos until you see what the detail is. Okay, it doesn't seem to be something to do with the water. I thought it might be hats because they were all, like, it was colder that day, so they all wore a hat. Because that's the kind of thing a Layton puzzle would say, right? BCD. Lack of pigeons in BCD? Yeah, but they could have just come in before the last photo was taken. Was taken. Hint number 2 is if you're thinking the dog in the photo is key, you're barking up the wrong tourist attraction. Which is what I did think. That was my first choice. We tried BCD already because of the dog. You're right, we did. And it's wrong. So we've tried BCD and ACD. See. Tourist attraction. What are they all there to see? Wait. No, that's a shadow. I was gonna say there's a spot on the ground from where they've been standing, but that's just each person's shadow. That's why it's not there in that one. Because he's the one, not the one. He's not standing still. And as we know, if you stop standing still, you lose a shadow. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm too sleepy for this nonsense. I'm onto something? You think so? Because I thought maybe they'd been standing there, and that's why it's worn a little patch away. And this was taken beforehand. But the position of their shadows. Oh, all the shadows are like directly under them except for his. I was right. It's direct below them. I was trying to figure out if we could figure out a time of day. I was going by the river, but it's not like it's the sea and the tide would be at a different height. Yeah. All we lose are pick rats if I get it wrong. Please smile, Layton. Please smile.
Directly.
Ah! Yes!
I love the thrill of a good solution.
I still did it. Oh, hold on. I need to use my hint coin. There you go. It's changed. See? It's interactive. Shadows falling in the same place just because they're taking a short time the travelers spent in this spot. Already failing. GG team. That's amazing. How did you do that so quickly? Yeah, quickly. Promise not to tell. Well, it's no secret. This is a culmination of many years' experience. Now, you were going to tell us where to find the Tritons after we solved your puzzle. Yeah, okay. I was fully expecting him to go, I don't actually know. Mr. Triton's house is straight across the rope bridge and then left at the crossroads. My house is in North Eli, but they made me and my mum evacuate. It's really annoying. Why would you need to evacuate? The Oracle said we wouldn't be safe there and had to leave at once. Oracle? Who's that? Again, try not to make her sound like Flora. Oracle? I don't know, but my mum said if it weren't for the Oracle, a lot of people would have been in trouble. Intriguing. Any ideas, Professor? It's still too early to say, but perhaps it has something to do with the giant in the letter. Hey, little boy, have you seen a giant recently? Oh. Huh? Where am I? What time is it? Oh no, I'm late. If the chief finds out I was snoozing again, I'm scuppered. Reminds me of someone. Wait, how long have you two been there? A moment or two, no longer. Did I say anything while I was napping? No, don't answer that. I trust you'll keep this whole affair to yourselves. Miss Tallery is closed to visitors. Usually I tell you to clear off, but if you promise not to say anything about this to the chief, I might be able to let you through. Rest assured, our lips are sealed, officer. You don't have to worry about us. Oh, thank you, sir. What a gentleman. Now then, I'm off to the entrance bridge. Going to protect and all that guff, eh? Uh-huh. I hope you will like the accent I'm doing. You don't get a choice. Ah, across the rope bridge, eh? Professor, there are two bridges here, but one of them's roped off. Close your mouth, Emmy. It seems the other bridge will take us quite out of our way. The ropes are all tied up in these ridiculous knots. I wouldn't even know where to start untying them. How about we slice through them all and make our way over the bridge? Well, I suppose one could go to the trouble of cutting them all. All? Or what, Professor? Undoing the rope isn't as arduous a task as it first appears. Hold on. Sorry about that. I made lemon chicken for dinner last night, and I left the lemon peels in a jar with white vinegar to make cleaning solution, but I never told Joe. So he just found these lemons in a jar and was like, what's going on? Why are these here? Yes, it is a Joe. He's working for him today. Have a closer look, Emmy. In order to clear all the rope, one would need to cut it in one place. Oh god, I don't like puzzles like this. He's gonna try to drink it. Oh god, could you imagine if he thought it was supposed to be like lemonade or something and he'd gone... Hey Joe. Bye Joe. The whole thing can be undone with one cut? That's right. Have another look and tell me where you think we should cut it. Alright, let's see what we have here. You may cut the rope at one of 5 points. Touch a section you want to cut. One pointing finger appears over your selection. Touch, cut. The rope... Oh, it's not a proper... Oh, this is weird. The rope bridge has been blocked off. Luckily, with just one cut, you can unravel the barrier. Where should you cut? Do I get to do notes at all? Okay. I cut here. I'll let go of this one. Oh. I think it might be this one. Cut this one. That doesn't do much. That only uncovers that bit. I cut this one. I'll only uncover that part. I do this one. I'll get rid of that finger. It will undo some of them, but not all of it. That was the top one? Okay, I'll have another look. You know, this one, that only uncovers, like, only frees up this bit. With this one... Oh no, I think you're right. I think it is that one. Yeah, I got confused. It's the top one. You're right. Thank you for keeping me right. Pretty sure it's that one. Hey, I won't lose any picker rats if I get it wrong. I want that on a shirt. Just puzzle solve. His little look at his little face. Correct. Cutting that one spot will unravel the barrier entirely. Aha, I think I'm starting to get the hang of being your assistant. Doing a wonderful job thus far. He's so nice. Who do you think is responsible for this? Well, there's no sign of the bridge being closed. I suspect it's the work of some local mischief maker. Luke. Right, if the bridge were completely unstable, it wouldn't just be roped off, would it? It does seem that this bridge may have left its best years behind it. I think we needn't worry, however. I wish I shared your confidence, Professor. I can't believe people still use this. You have a fear of bridges? No, just this one. But you can't even drive over this bridge. How do the townspeople get around? There must be another route into the town for you. Of course. Well, I can move your car for you later, Professor. I'd hate for anything to happen to it. No need, Emmy. I'm sure it'll They're all tumbling into the river they go. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and make our way across. Don't say that. That's a terrible thing to say. Wait, Professor, I think I saw something move. A mouse! You got a mouse badge? It actually was a mouse. In bridges, eh? Maybe they don't fight like siblings. Give me my hand coins. Num 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 num. Oh dear. Maybe that's why it was roped off. Oh dear, Professor. What's happened here? This house has been completely destroyed. And the roads seem rather torn up as well. Is this the destruction that Mr. Triton described in his letter? We mustn't overlook anything. Oh, you brought your camera. You look so unhappy. Of course, gathering data in as many ways as possible can only help an investigation. Still, this is quite a scene. I really hope no one was hurt. This is indeed the work of some sort of giant. It seems that Miss Tallery may be in real danger. People don't just rope off bridges for fun. They don't? Aw. I've been wasting all my free time. Well, there's no point hanging around just spectating. Sorry, speculating. Let's find your friend Mr. Triton first. Well, I mean, it could be a coincidence, but I highly doubt it. What do you think of this, Emmy? Do you mean that graffiti? What about it? Do you think it means something? Don't touch the witch's mark. Not unless you want to end up like me. With blue hair? Wahaha. Yikes, don't surprise me like that. Oh, I surprise myself sometimes. Oh man, I complained about the state of this dump before, but would you look at it now? I'm sorry, was this your house, sir? You're sorry? Imagine how I feel. Haha. Yeah, it was me house. The operative word being here being was. Bahahaha. The witch's mark appeared, and then the windies went smash, and the walls went boom, and the roof went help. Haha. Bye-bye, house. Actually, you can't even call it a house anymore. Not unless you're in the market for some rubble over your head. Ha 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 ha. He's so weird. At least now it lets in all sorts of natural light. It's really just terrible. Ha 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 ha. Professor, I don't quite understand how this is amusing. Or why? Perhaps we could help him if we knew more about this witch's mark. Some sort of mysterious giant and a witch all in one town? This could be interesting. Okay, little weirdo. Mouse! Oh, I missed him. Oh, he was too fast. Oh, there he is! Okay, so he does come back. Just gotta wait. See if I can catch him again. Maybe that was it. Come back, little mouse. I just want to catch you. No? Okay, no more mouse for me. Oh my, what a mess. You need help, madam. May we be of assistance? Oh, if you wouldn't mind. I just need to help getting all my things back into the cart. I'm so sorry. Really, it's no trouble at all. Thank you. I'm most grateful. Puzzle time! Puzzle number 4. Reloading the cart. Okay, thank God, I thought it was a slide puzzle for a second, but okay. I loaded the cart in such a hurry that everything fell out when I hit the first bump in the road. Can you put everything back without leaving any spaces so the load is secure? Pretty please. All I ask is you help me reload this cart. Okay. This is like one of the early puzzles in the second game. Third game? Third game. Where you had to pack Luke's case for him. Easy. Done. Didn't even have to restart.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
That's a new one. I don't think he said that before.
No puzzle is without an answer.
True. No puzzle is without an answer. Years of Tetris prepared us for this. Well done. This also works with every item rotated 180 degrees. My cat. My carts are securely loaded. I have nothing to fear from these bumpy roads. Look at her carrying that Hoover. I couldn't redeem another puzzle solved. Oh, I still have sound alerts paused. Hold on. Let me unpause them. I paused them for the co-working stream so that people weren't like redeeming them while I was doing work. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I just try to open something. I'm sorry. Game audio hates me. It wasn't Tetris. Could you imagine I was halfway through and all the stuff just disappeared? I made into a line. Ugh. Sorry. It can't cope with me opening a web page. It freaks out. So I've paused it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for mentioning it, because I would have left it paused, as in the sound alerts, until the next co-working stream, because I would have forgotten. There we go. They're back up. We've missed a puzzle. I believe your belongings are in order.
Oh, that's perfect. Now I better hurry up and leave the area.
Is there an emergency? Haven't you heard? There's some huge lout smashing up the town. I packed all my valuables and fled. The police told us to evacuate, so I did. This is as far as I got. I'm just hopeless, aren't I? Oh no. But of course, if the Oracle weren't around, we wouldn't know where we'd be fleeing from. This is suspicious. We heard about this Oracle just recently. Who is it? I'm not sure myself. The police hear directly from the Oracle, and then they inform the town. You two ought to be careful when you're walking around town. Thanks again for the help. You've been very kind. Ah, he's doing his that he does when he's like, something's brewing. Professor, are the people here really superstitious enough to believe that this giant exists? Thus far, we've seen a destroyed house, and this lady brushed off her feet. Whether they believe or not, it all seems to be related to Clark's letter. We should reserve judgment until we've reached Clark's house. I expect it's just up ahead. Oh, another policeman. Oh, whoops. I knocked something off her cart. How rude of me. Just getting my hint coins. Wow, they're giving me a lot of hint coins. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to click on her again. I wonder what strange creatures lurking there. Road ahead's been blocked off. You'll have to find another way around if you want up there. Oh, eyebrows! I love it! Yes, we can't go this way. I think Clark's house is to the left. Let's head there for now. Hold on a second, you two. Yes, can we help you? From the looks of you, I suppose you're travellers of the, riddle-liking sort. Is that a euphemism? I hear something special happens to your puzzles after you solve 5 in a row. What? Something special? What do you mean? Oh well, there is something you'll have to verify on your own. Now stop bothering me, off you go. Shoot. You were the one who called us over. Well, Professor, what could this something special be? Hard to say. I suppose we'll find out when we solve 5 in 2. Oh, damn it! Already messed up. You and me working on them, Professor. We'll have 5 puzzles solved in no time. Imagine we will, Emmy. Now let's find Clark's house before it gets too late. Okay, so I've solved 1 correctly since I last failed a puzzle. So keep track of that, folks. With this boat, Professor? This little guy, this little fella. People at Mr. Hallory must navigate the town via canals. People must travel by boat as much as they do on foot, like Venice, only more quaint. I imagine that boats are used here more than automobiles. We've got to ride on one before we leave, Professor. That sounds lovely. After we've spoken to Clark, let's find ourselves a boat. They're so cute. Mr. Triton's house should just be over this bridge, shall we? Yes. Just making sure we got all the hint coins. You getting in the river? Hey there, I've got a humdinger of a puzzle here. You're not gonna pass by without solving it, are you? Wow. Okay, game. Okay. Hey, hey, hey! Don't think I've seen you folks around here before. Can't get by in Mist Howler without a bit of old Bucky and his boats, no siree. My boats glide as graceful as a swan, but quicker than stampeding cattle, and that's fast. We'll keep that in mind during our investigation. Thank you. Don't say investigation. That's gonna make you seem suspicious. Hey, you look like the puzzle-faring folk. How about a quick one? Why? How do we look like puzzle-faring folk? Okay, river crossing. A man wants to take his dogs to... it's one of these. Okay. A man wants to take his dogs, 2 cats, and 3 chicks across a river using a raft. Unfortunately, the raft is so small he can only take 2 animals with him at a time. To make things difficult, he can't leave the dog with just 1 cat, and the chicks must always outnumber the cats when unattended. Can you help him get all his animals safely across the river? I know there's a way to do these quickly, but I can't remember it, so we're gonna trial and error it. I didn't see what it said. What did it say? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I see. That's how we do it. Okay. Oh, come here. Both of you. Oh wait, they can't be left alone. Okay, now hold on. I think I might be doing this a bit more convolutedly than I need to. Chicks must always outnumber the cats. Yeah, I got it in 9 moves.
Some puzzles must be met directly. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
That's 2 in a row so far. Number of ways to get all the animals across, but the shortest requires 7 crossings. Okay, so I did it in 9. That's not too bad. So the best way to do it, the shortest way to do it...
Another puzzle solved.
Yay! Thank you. Is 2 cats, leave them there. Get a cat, a chick and a dog. Bring back the cats. Take the chicks. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think I did it pretty close though. Got it. Should be plain sailing from here on in. Remember, if you want to get around town in a flash, just find old Bucky and his boat. I'm suspicious of old Bucky. Mouse! I got him. You got a mouse badge. That makes 2 badges. Whatever are they for? Hello, little child. Are you a child? I can't actually tell. That large house up there must be where Mr. Triton lives. Wouldn't you say so, Professor? Hooey! I haven't seen either of you before. Are you here to visit the mayor? Mayor? Do you mean Clark Triton? Yes, exactly. He rules the roost these days. You know him? Well, I do, but I wasn't aware he was the mayor. There's nothing about that in the letter. So you're an acquaintance of the mayor's. Been a while since you've seen him. I suppose you wouldn't have heard about it then. Mr. Triton only became mayor about a year ago. I'm glad, though. He hasn't let all the recent trouble ruffle his feathers. Are you a bird, sir? His name is Finch, and he's pecking. It's so green in this town, and the air's so crisp. The canals carry plenty of water through the town. That makes Mist Howler a rich and fertile place for plant life. Look over that way. The green leaves of the town trees and bushes seem to go on forever. I can't speak. From here, the town looks quite peaceful and beautiful, much less eerie. I'm inclined to agree, Emmy. I was actually trying to just get hint coins, but okay, fine. Sure, later on I'll be able to find the hint coins with a hamster minigame. Well, here we are. This place looks huge. Yes, I can see that Clark has done quite well for himself. Let's give the door a knock. No! Oh! I'm gonna check his mail. This is the Triton's letterbox. It seems to be somewhat worse for wear. Really, Professor? It all seems fine to... Oh, you're right. The plate broke. Not to worry, Emmy. I think I can sort this out. I was always thinking that Luke was an orphan. I hope that was just a misunderstanding. I also thought he was an orphan. But in the 3rd game, they mentioned something about his parents, like, I need to get you home to your parents or something like that. I think he says something like that, or I knew his parents. He says something about the parents, which we now know is true, because he knows his dad. But Layton presumably doesn't know that Luke exists yet, so this is going to be fun. Letterbox plate. It looks as though the letterbox was jerked open at some point and the pieces making up the number plate fell off. Apparently the plate used to read 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's hard to tell how the pieces fitted together. Can you arrange the pieces so the letterbox looks the way it did before? Okay. I'm going to assume that we're making the outline of the numbers, not the numbers themselves. Because that's the kind of thing it would make me do. So, for example, can I turn these? Or are they... Oh no, they're just one. Like that. So that could be part of a 4 if the 4 is like that, right? But I don't think that works like that. I don't like how I can't rotate them. It does leave me with limited options. Let's try it that way. So that's, see what I mean? I'm starting to make that into a 4. What needs to be the end? Yeah, thank you. Because I would have just kept going and not done that. But then how do I make that into a 3? I don't know if I've done that right. Maybe it's this? Okay, I thought it was going to be way more obvious than it is. It looked like before. We don't know. Well, it had the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. My logic is that we need to do the outline of the numbers rather than like try and make a 1 out of all of these pieces. Of course, I could be wrong. Let's stop trying to make 4. What could that be? Could that be the 1? Maybe? And it's just really wide? Oh, okay. That links up to that. Maybe. So 2 is like... That doesn't actually line up as well as I thought it did. That lines up with that. I don't know if that helps anything. Wish the colors went all over the place. Yeah, because then it'd be easier to help describe it to me. Oh, hold on. 1, and then that could be 2. That it feels like there's quite a lot of space being used up here. Oh no, here we go. Ha ha! I don't think that's right. Get rid of that. There we go. Done.
Time to apply some creative thinking. No
Is that 3 in a row
answer.
I've gotten right now? The number 1, 2, 3, 4 is formed by the spaces between the pieces, not the pieces themselves. Surely the streets around here can't be that long now.
Another puzzle solved.
Maybe I need to make a tracker for how many I've got right in a row. Thank you. There, all better. Well done, Professor. It looks as good as new. Don't know where you got that glue from. Just pulled glue from his pocket and fixed it. Yes, may I help you? I think that's how his voice is. Hello, my name is Professor Layton. I'm an old friend of Mr. Triton's. He asked me to come and pay him a visit, so here I am. I will inform Mr. Triton. Please wait here. Okay. Got any hint coins stashed around your house? Because they're mine now. Somebody's left a broom propped up here. It doesn't do much for the appearance of this place, having a broom left in the hall like that. It makes the place feel a little shabby, but it did remind me of this puzzle. See for yourself. Hopefully this will be our fourth one. Mopping up. The quality of these mops is so poor, they take 2 days to dry after the day they were used, and they break after 3 uses. What is the minimum number of mops that you would need to clean every day for a month of 30 days? Oh no. Oh, on. I heard a clatter, 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 but then I heard walking, so I don't think Joe's hurt himself. Okay, so... Ooh! Look at these options! Is that... Are these all different size... Wait. Oh, those are 2 different sizes of eraser, and those are 2 different sizes of pens. But, like, which I think I had before, but they look really cool like that. Okay. He's having a really hard time with the music. Okay. Yeah, I can fix it. Maybe that's better. Okay. So we would need... They take 2 days to dry after the day they were used. So if we do... I'm not going to write all 1 to 30. That's going to take too long. But let's try and do a week at least. No, let's do 5 days, because that'll be hopefully easy to figure out. So if we use the red mop from day 1, we can't use it again until day 3? Wait. It takes 2 days to dry after the day they were used, so 4. And then they break after 3 uses. So even in 5 days alone, we need 3 mops. Okay, I'm gonna do this note on my notebook. We can start a new page. Or Layton. This is my puzzle notebook. This is how I do notes while we're playing puzzle games. But it saves me from trying to do it on there because it's not a very good system. So what I'll do instead is I'll move this so you guys can do the puzzle too. And I'm gonna do... I'm gonna write the days. Oh my gosh, never mind. Hold on, we gotta take a break. Sorry, the clap you couldn't really hear.
83-month Arinos. Hi. How's everyone doing today?
Could you hear that? Yes, I think you could hear that. Good. I didn't actually notice if the little volume went up. Hello, Samio. 83 months. What? Wow. Heck, that's a lot. I'm doing good. I was about to say everyone's doing great. I don't know if anyone else is doing great, but I'm doing good. I'm very sleepy, and I'm struggling with the puzzles already, even though we've only just started. But it's a new Layton game. We're all doing this puzzle right now. So if you want to join in, you're more than welcome. I think I actually need to do, like, you know how I said at the beginning of stream, I was like, maybe we should do a crossword or something. I think I need to do stuff before stream starts on my own to warm up my brain. Wame up my brain. I was trying to do a jigsaw, but I started it like 5 minutes before stream, like a digital one, not a physical one. And I was like, there's no point. I'm just going to be late for stream if I do this. So, heckin' long time. That is a heckin' long time. How are you doing today? How is your day? What are you up to? Where are you in your day right now? Because I was going to say, I know it's a different time zone, but also, presumably, you're also, I don't know if you're a nighttime person. Wham up that brain. I can't even say that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've written down the numbers 1 to 30 on my notebook. I'm going to start going, I'm going to, like, allocate them letters. But remember, they break after 3 uses. So you can use A on day 1. You can't use it again until day 4, I think. If that's how I really hope I don't get this wrong because I've misunderstood the phrasing. They take 2 days to dry after the day they were used. So do we think day 1 and day 4 or day 1 and day 3? I think it's day 1 and day 4. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. And then that's it. That's that. A is now broken. Because it's been used 3 times. I think I can see the pattern here. Oh no, that's I. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there are 12 mops, if I've got my pattern right. Because they break after just 3 uses. I would like to note, for those who have marked as I've got, okay, good. Beth, do we think, is that similar to yours? You got 12, okay. I'm happy if at least 2 other people have got 12. I don't think I've misunderstood the answer, the question. Ready? Please don't frown, because I'll cry.
I'll handle this one, Professor. I need to look at that again.
I've broken my streak as well. That's so annoying.
How embarrassing.
Exactly. That's so annoying. I had a streak going. Okay. Right, what have we missed? All 3 of us were wrong. They break after just 3 uses. Because day 1, you would use the first mop. Day 2, you'd use the second mop. And day 3, you use the third mop. But then you go back to the first mop again because it's dry by now. Right? So it goes A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. But then they're all broken because they break after you use them 3 times. So then it's D, E, F, D, E, F, D, E, F, G, H, I, G, H, I, G, H, I. And then the last 3 days would be 3 new mops again. There's not really a way around it though, because every 3 uses, it would break. One and 2 and 3 will get you to 9. Yeah. 4, 5, and 6 will get you to 18. And 7, 8, and 9 will get you to 27. Yes, that's what I've got. That's what I've got. However, I'm now wondering if it's supposed to be like, you use 10 mops somehow because they break after 3 uses and there's 30 days. But I don't know how. Okay. I only did 10 mops. I'm gonna do another column and try this again, but only using 10 mops. Which only goes up to J. Let's try that. Yeah, we can do 10 mops. Is it counting the day they were used as a drying day? That's what I don't know, but it says the day... It takes 2 days to dry after the day they were used. So I'm assuming it doesn't count that day, and then it uses 2 more days. I don't know, because I was going A, B, C, A, B, C, right? But if we do A to J... We do A to J, and we use... Through the first 10 days, we use new mops every day, right? And then starting on day 11, we go back to the first mop again. And we do it again. And then day 21, we do it again. That means all of them have been used 3 times. And we've used only 10. So we swap the mop out every single day. So we've got 10 mops in the garden drying at once. Well, 9 because we're using 1. Does that make sense? I think the answer is 10. I'm just mad that I'm not mad because you guys also got it wrong, so that makes me feel a bit more justified. But I'm mad because I had a streak going, and I've broken my streak. And the streak would have got me something special. And I wonder, I will never get to 5 puzzles in this game. I'll never hit 5 puzzles, ever. I think it's 10. Let's put 10. I've already broken my streak anyway. Oh, I never did a prediction about how many I'd get wrong. We'll do that starting next stream. I'm planning to play this again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more sleep and more coffee by tomorrow's stream. Not with that attitude. Okay, I think it's 10.
I think I've got this one.
Okay, so she does a slightly different face.
I did it, Professor.
But it's hard to tell because I'm not used to her yet. But we got it! Sorry, I didn't get excited about that because I was too busy studying her face. You mop the puzzle up. You would need 10 mops. The trick is to use the 4th mop frugally. 3 mops are used up every 9 days. The 4th mop can be used Okay, I'm not going to read that. That's an awful lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. Yes, we were right. There's 2 days in between, so it would be 1 and 4. Well, it's a big house, and presumably they pay a cleaner. I do not mop nearly as often as I should. I sweep every week, or hoover. But I don't mop nearly as often as I should. I know that. Okay. You'd have to buy 10 mops a month. That's just excessive. That's like that tweet that's like, please help me, my family are starving, and they're spending all of their budget on mops. I mop once every couple of months and get all the linoleum. I put all the linoleum flooring. Yeah, we've got, I don't even know what this is. I think it's wood. I don't think, it's not like real wood though, it's like fake. But it's definitely... There's a hole on my floor where 2 slats don't match up, so I can't actually see what they're made of, and it doesn't look like proper wood. But it's also not like a sheet. Like there are actually like planks, I guess. They did say they were poor quality. I know, but it's so ridiculous. What do they cost? Like 10p? Got them on Wish. Do a good hoover once a week, and the Roomba runs every day. I really want a Roomba. I really want a Roomba. But I recently bought, this is so boring, but I recently bought a new, brush. Also, what broom, that's what I'm looking for, a broom. But it has, like a dustpan attached. So on the stand, so you just like brush it into the dustpan instead of having to either use a dustpan and brush or just brush. It's just better, okay? And, it's got a little bit comb that like traps the hair, which is the major problem with me sweeping. is that I shed a lot of hair, and so usually the broom just gets full of hair, so I've got one of the ones that, like, brushes out. It's very nice. It was fairly cheap. It's not the best quality, but it also doesn't break after 3 uses like these mops. I also have 2 small spaces that are moppable. Most of my apartment is carpeted. We have 2 rooms that are carpeted. One of those is the hall. The other one is the other bedroom. My whole house is moppable, but normally I pay attention to the kitchen because the entrance there is there and food. Yes, it's that and the bathroom, and the other ones I usually just hoover. Unless, well, when we still had Mango, she would often pee in her bowl. I don't think she ever learned that she wasn't supposed to do that. It was very annoying. So we would, you know, there would be pee on the floor, so we'd mop when there was pee on the floor. I bought a Swiffer the other week because cat hair everywhere. I'm not kidding when I said there was enough to make another cat. Aw. I want a nice mop. Because I bought myself a nice broom and now I want a nice mop. And I'm so boring. Like, the last few things I bought that I've been really excited about were like the debobbler that I bought, the broom, and the fact that I bought a new bathroom cabinet. I'm like so excited about these things. I haven't bought anything like exciting and fun recently. Like, as in purely for fun, not like a practical thing that's also fun. Where my house is like 4 rooms: kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom. Mine's 5. I have a second bedroom. Well, I don't. We have a second bedroom, and it's Joe's office. Though I have told him when we get the next place we get, if we get a 2-bed, I get the office. Because I stream. I get the stream room. Anyway. That was way too long on that one puzzle. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. This is how you got clever, by seeing puzzles where others only see household objects. I suppose I did. That's not his voice. I'm gonna try that too. Okay, what's a good start? Light bulbs, garden shears, hairspray? I think I already clicked those to get my hand coins. Hello, who are you? I don't suppose you were planning on visiting the Oracle here in town, were you? Oh, well, we heard something about an Oracle earlier. Could you tell us a bit more about it? Oh, don't ask me. I'm just a poor old maid. You should talk to Doland about that. Doland's our butler. I see. Then I shall ask Doland when I get the chance. Sir, madam, Mr. Triton will see you now in the parlour. Parlour is through the door on the left. Please wait there. Thank you, my good man. I wish my living room and bedrooms weren't carpeted. The hole that is stepped down into from 2 directions needs to be carpeted because it would be slippy otherwise. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, our hall and 1 bedroom is carpeted. Everything else is, well, to be fair, this room and the living room have the nicest flooring. The bathroom flooring isn't actually like stuck down in every corner. I will also mention, for those who don't know somehow, I do rent. So none of these are my choices. And the bathroom flooring, when you hoover, it just flops up because the hoover pulls it up because it's not attached, which is very annoying. Anyway, let's go meet Luke's dad, shall we? Turn the music down a smidgen. Oh, here he is.
Ah, I can't believe my eyes. Herschel, how long has it been?
Why does he sound like the guy from the last game? I don't like that. Oh, I didn't save. Oh no, it did.
Ah, too long, my good friend.
I love Layton. I'll be so sad if he has a different voice in the new game.
And who might this be?
Oh, of course. How rude of me.
I'm the Professor's assistant, Emmy Altava. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Triton. I've heard so much about you.
Lies.
Thank you. Herschel, an assistant. Well, we both seem to have moved up in the world.
Hey, he's really smart.
Hardly. Truth be told, Emmy has already proven herself my equal.
Wow, big words.
Herschel, as humble as ever. Emmy, back in London, Layton and I both wanted to be elite archaeologists. One of us certainly succeeded, and somehow I found myself as mayor of this small, rural town.
He sounds like I can't remember his name, but you know who I mean, the scientist in the last one who was voiced by Liam O'Brien. Which really startled me. Step up into the bathroom and kitchen. I rent two and they have the worst carpets. They really do.
That is no small feat, Clark.
Oh, Herschel, no need to humor me. It is amusing at best, I'll give you that. But all that aside, please, tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I came as soon as I received your letter.
Letter? I'm sorry, Herschel. What letter is that?
I knew Luke wrote it. There was no reason for it to be typed and have a secret message in it. Is it Liam again?
The letter that... Did you not send this letter? Please, have a look.
It was definitely Luke. I love it. I love it so much.
I certainly did not write that. But who would have forged it?
Take a wild guess, baby.
Who indeed? Have you made any enemies recently?
Of course, Herschel. I'm the mayor.
Why would he...
It appears to me that someone wanted you here in town.
Yeah, but why? Why would an enemy want Herschel there?
Yes, that is what I am thinking now as well.
So, who wrote the secret message?
Good question, Emmy.
Mr. Triton, there was a hidden plea for help in that letter.
If it was a hidden plea for help about him, you've just told him to his face.
Clark, do you think this is simply the work of some prankster?
No, unfortunately I don't. Miss Tollery is in grave danger.
In grave danger? Clark's English voice actor Liam O'Brien. Get out of here, Liam O'Brien. You've already been in a game. Shoo. You can't do this. And it's not even that it's the same character, because this is a prequel. And that guy ain't supposed to be around. Sorry, I hit space.
We have indeed been under attack by some sort of mysterious giant, just as that letter states. It wreaks havoc at night when the fog is thick. It sounds ridiculous, I know, but it is true.
God's sake, Liam O'Brien. Get out of my Layton game.
But how can that be?
I must confess I have yet to see this giant with my own eyes. However, the destruction of homes and buildings left in its wake is quite enough evidence for me.
It's like when you're watching something and then you get really distracted because you're like, Matt Mercer? I know they're voice actors, but it just throws me every time because they have such... You can just tell. It's like whenever Joe's playing a game and he's like, oh, there's Yuri, because, you know, Yuri Lowenthal's in like everything. And it's just certain voice actors, you could just, they even if they just play a minor background character going, ugh, you're like, I know who that is. I know who that voice belongs to.
The townspeople are afraid. They believe that the Spectre has returned with a vengeance.
The Spectre?
The Spectre, eh? Wait, was he the one reading the story at the beginning?
There's a legend here that tells of an ancient spirit, a Spectre. When the town was in danger, the Spectre would act as Miss Tollery's guardian in its moment of need.
Get over here.
But this Spectre is different. Instead of protecting us, it is trying to destroy us.
Oh no.
I am doing all I can, but if we are dealing with an ancient entity, then I fear my efforts are in vain. As the mayor, it is my duty to keep this town and its citizens safe. But Herschel, could you...
Sir?
What is it, Doland?
Pardon me, sir, but you mentioned that Professor Layton worked on some difficult cases for Scotland Yard.
He's a clever boy.
You said, with great pride, that he had assisted in solving them all. Perhaps we could ask for his assistance here as well.
There we go.
Of course, Doland. I suppose I have no other choice. Herschel, will you help us? Please,
nah.
Friend.
Nah. Game over. That's the end of the game. So we'll go home.
Of course, Clark. I would never refuse a friend in need. I assure you, I will do what I can.
Thank you, Herschel. I am eternally in your debt.
Things are starting to get good, eh, Professor?
Before we go, Clark, I haven't even asked about Brenda, or your son. How is Luke?
I knew it! I knew it! Well, Brenda just... I don't feel like Brenda's there. Oh, I'm worried now. Maybe Brenda's dead. There he is! There's our baby!
My wife is fine.
Oh, thank God.
She's away.
It's not dead.
Family matters. Luke has shut himself up in his room, as usual.
So he does know he has a son.
I would like to say hello to Luke, if that is all right. I haven't seen him since he was a baby.
Of course. I think he might enjoy that.
Hi, Luke! So excited.
I should warn you, he has been withdrawn lately.
Oh.
Some days, I can't even get him out of his room. I ask him what the matter is, and he responds with silence.
Get in the car, Luke. We're
Perhaps it
going
would
on an
be good for
adventure.
him to talk to someone outside of the family. I would appreciate that, Herschel.
My pleasure, Clark. I shall have a few words with Luke before Emmy and I begin our investigation.
I'm so excited. Now, are they going to meet in a cutscene? Oh, okay. Aw. Poor Clark. Gosh, this mirror is so polished, I thought I saw another person with good fashion sense. The mirror reflects, but sometimes it only complicates the problem. Take this puzzle, for example. I feel like they're gonna be like fighting to find puzzles everywhere. Okay, puzzle number 8, Hall of Mirrors. It's all too easy to get lost in this big dusty hall. It contains 14 mirrors set out in some kind of strange arrangement. Your only clues are a small arrow on the floor and a nearby laser pointer bearing the words, "The way out is indicated by a larger arrow. Which door is the exit?" I'm gonna guess that you point the laser at this and it bounces off and it's gonna draw an arrow. Oh. I don't know where that bounces to. Oh. It's B. Oh gosh, I didn't even show you guys. There you go. That's it bouncing, look. Definitely B.
What do you think about this?
Done.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Exactly, Emmy. You can see it in the corner. It was small. Okay. Wait. Does that count as the first one I've got right? Or does the second one count? The last one I did count because I eventually got it right. I'm going to say that counts as 1. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to make a note to add a solved. There we go. That's right. I'm very impressed, Emmy. Why, thank you. So does that mean I prove myself as your assistant now? Absolutely. I never doubted your ability before, but you still managed to surprise me. Okay, we get it. She's really good at her job. Where is she then? Oh god, I hope she doesn't die in the 3rd game. That would, I mean, 6th game. That would really suck. Okay, let's go see Luke. Sometimes the puzzles in these games feel like clunkily put it. Oh, I was trying to click on the teddy.
Maybe he's sleeping.
But they're still so much better than other games I've played where they go, "Oh, it's a puzzle you have to solve to get past," and you're like, okay, that's unsubtle. That's why I love the Layton games so much.
Perhaps. Luke, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of your father's. Could we talk for a moment?
All right, but first you'll have to solve my door puzzle.
How old is he?
Your door puzzle?
Tiny baby Luke.
Ah, I see. Luke needs to test our metal with a puzzle.
That's so cute, Professor. Let's do it.
So we shall.
I hope it's really difficult. I hope it's like 50 picker rats. If you really are the esteemed Herschel Layton, then this puzzle should be no problem for you. You'll have 15 seconds. Okay, I've never had a timed one before. There's a certain thing you must do outside the door. Hang on a minute. How do we know what it is we're supposed to do? I can't speak fast. You can investigate the area outside my door as much as you like. When we're ready to perform this action, whatever it may be, we should tell you we're ready. Correct, but I'll tell you now, whatever you do, you won't succeed. Examine the area thoroughly by touching objects with the stylus. When you think you know what to do, call Luke. It appears that Doland has left Luke's lunch outside his door. Hey Luke, if you don't come out and get your lunch, it'll get cold. And I might just end up eating it. He is very food driven. If you're really that hungry, you can have it. Oh, that didn't work. Luke, can I ask you a question? You just did. What is it? What is it? You said we must do something in front of the door, but how will you know if we do it or not? I mean, how could you tell from behind a closed door? Even without seeing you, I'll know what you're doing from here. Really? How was that? I'm not saying any more. You'll just have to work it out from there. He'll know even if he can't see us. What could it be that he wants us to do? Something that makes noise? The card is slightly faded, but it says happy 7th birthday. I wonder what I got at that age. 7? Is he only 7? Guess that does track. Because I think he's 10 in the later games. Oh my god, tiny baby! Must have been one of Luke's birthday presents. Aw, this little bear is so soft. It's obviously well loved. Don't touch my teddy! Oh yeah, he has a teddy. I forgot about the teddy. Must be rather important to him, Emmy. Maybe we should leave it alone. I was just looking at it. Sorry, Luke. Okay, maybe he's not 7, because it's well loved. Oh, that's the teddy again. 7th birthday. Wish I still got presents like this. Please don't touch my teddy. It was a gift from my mother and it's very important to me. Cutie. Is this a picture of Mist Hillary? It appears so. The town looks quite magical when it's enveloped in mist. Professor, wait! Do you think the picture could— oh my god! Should I just stop trying? I'm gonna go slower. I keep reading things too fast and stumbling over my words. Do you think this picture contains a hidden hint for opening the door? Let me have a closer look. I can't see anything here. This plate looks handmade. The number 2 is etched into it. Oh, there's something written on the back. Put the plate back so that the back of its back is facing the door. Professor, I think my brain just melted. Not that difficult if you take your time. Be sure to also examine anything on the floor. Not that it matters. There's nothing you can do that will get you through this door. There's a 6 written in pen on the underside of the mat. Or is it a 9, Professor? Should we read it as if we're coming out of the door or going in? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's not something I can see anyway. What is it, Professor? Emmy, we may be getting too caught up in numbers. Do we need to turn the sign? The door is locked. So, what is this thing we're supposed to do? Professor, we're overlooking the simplest way to get this door open. What's that? Give it a good roundhouse kick, of course. Okay, stand back, Professor. Oh god, she's very eager. Emmy, please don't do that. I could hardly explain to Clark that we broke down his son's door because we couldn't solve a puzzle. Good point. I think it's this. I think it's the plate. Put the plates back. Put the plate back. so that the back of its back's back. Back. Okay, so its back's back is its front. The back of the front. So the back is facing the door. This Luke is going to drive me mad. The back of the back's back. Don't think too hard about it, Emmy. Putting the back of the plate's back against the door just means the front faces outwards. Simply put, we are to leave it exactly the way it is. We're supposed to leave it the way it is. Why not just say so? Well, I don't know what to do then. It's not true with the plate. Something he'll know we've done even if he can't see us. I have actually not got a clue. Ah, the inside of this lid is marked with the number 3. Perhaps there are other smaller lids. Now you've had a look, please make sure the lid is back on my food. I might eat it later. So there's 2, a 9 or a 6, and a 3. Maybe the teddy has a number. 7th birthday, okay. We've got a 2, a 6 or a 9, a 3, and a 7. 2, 7, 9, 3. Do we knock? In like the number, is there any other numbers? Try and click on this again. There's a number 1 on the corner. Appears to have been put there recently, but what's the significance? Examine the picture if you like, but please put it back in its place when you've finished. 1, 2, 3. Is there a 4 somewhere? What is it? Luke, there's something I've been wondering about. Clearly you know who I am, and you seem awfully well prepared, almost as if you were expecting me. See wrote the letter. Alright, that's not. Have you worked out what you needed to do yet? Or perhaps I've stumped the great Professor Layton. Now, Luke, that isn't a very polite thing to say. It's quite alright, Emmy. Let's continue investigating. And Professor, he owes you an apology. Perhaps we owe him a solution. For now, let's concentrate on getting him to open the door. He's so nice! You're much more patient than I am, Professor. Patent. Done that already. Seven might be a red herring. So maybe we're supposed to go... Well, what about the 6 or the 9? So 1, 2, 3... No! Damn it! I keep clicking on it by mistake. I'm trying to click around it. Aha! The 4 is inscribed below the keyhole. Have something other meaning. Still need more information. Let's have a look at these. Number 5 is carved above the door. Okay, so it's a 6. Let's keep looking. I don't want to miss the forest for the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5 on the door. 6, 7. I don't imagine if I get this wrong, it's going to do anything major. I'm just going to have to start again. Okay. I think I want to do it. We're ready, Luke? You know what you have to do? I believe so, yes. I think I just have to touch them. Professor, are you sure about this? Let's begin. Please stand in front of the door. Remember, whatever you do, you won't succeed. Okay, I think I'm doing it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I didn't do it in time. Okay, I need to start again. Whatever I do, I'll do it wrong. If you don't know what to do, please just go away. You can come back and try again after you've thought about it. I think these numbers are related to the thing he wants us to do. Information is unclear. Let's just focus on what Luke says. The more he speaks, the more likely he is to give us a clue. There must be something in what he's saying. Let's give this some more thought. Did I just not do it quickly enough? He said whatever we do, we'll get it wrong. He also said stuff about, like, return it how it was. I think we just ran out of time. Yeah, let's try again. I'll go quicker this time. I can't do anything. I can't do anything to solve the puzzle. If I just don't do anything. I don't think this is it, but he did say multiple times, I can't do anything, and whatever I do, I'll get it wrong. There we go. Haha! I kind of like this, like, extra puzzle things that aren't the same as the other puzzles. You know what I mean? Amazing, you worked it out.
Another puzzle solved.
I thought that was him in the game. I was like, how'd you do that? Whatever you do, you won't succeed. In other words, do nothing, and you will succeed. Nothing was the thing we had to do to solve the riddle. An interesting puzzle, Luke. I see. So even from inside his room, he would be able to hear if we weren't doing anything significant. Wait, what about the numbers? Luke may be young, but he's clearly familiar with the concept of a red herring. Can't believe I fell for that. I was starting to think all sorts of crazy things. Now, Luke, are you convinced that we are who we say we are? Will you open the door now? Yes, as promised. Yes. Cutscene time? Yeah. Baby Luke! How tiny he is.
A clever puzzle, Luke.
Hmm?
Your letter. I thought you might want it back.
Professor, you think Luke wrote the letter?
Clark was never a fan of typed correspondence. He always wrote his letters out in longhand. Moreover, only someone very close to Clark would know about our past together. This someone would know I could never ignore a friend in need.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Is this true, Luke? How could you do something like this? What were you thinking? Were you even thinking at all? Here now. Don't you turn your back on me again.
Clark, please.
Forgive me. The boy has barely spoken to me in the last 6 months. He's been so withdrawn since the appearance of the Spectre, I don't know what else.
Very soon.
Oh.
The world will end.
Well, that's just ominous. Look how tiny, look at his model. He's so small. The world will end? What do you mean by that? Luke, you can't just say something like that and then clam up. He was always like this. Sorry, I can't do a good Liam O'Brien impression, okay? He wasn't always like this, but lately he doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone. When he does speak, it's only to say something incomprehensible, like he did just now. His so-called prophecies are just ridiculous. Prophecies? It's probably my fault. Clark, what are you talking about? I'm sorry. I have urgent business I must attend to. We can discuss— I have urgent Liam O'Brien business. We can discuss this later. Luke, Layton here is a dear friend, as I've told you before. Would you look after him for me for a while? Well then, I shall see you later, Herschel, and thank you. Liam is pretty hard to out-Liam. Master Luke, I'm afraid it's time for you to go to bed. What, now? We've hardly had time to talk yet, and it's still light outside. I don't trust this guy. This guy's suspicious. Be that as it may, it is the child's bedtime. Just a moment, if I may, Toland. I'd like to ask Luke one more thing. Luke, though the town has been attacked several times by the Spectre, nobody has been injured. Apparently, there is someone who foretells the appearance of the Spectre. This so-called oracle warns the townspeople to evacuate certain areas. I bet the oracle's Luke. Luke, I believe you are the oracle. Am I correct? What? Absurd. Luke, I'm going to ask you... I love it! Sorry. I'm going to ask you a very important question, and I need you to answer me truthfully. Herald of the End Times, caller of the bell that summons the Pale Rider and his erstwhile companions. When will the Spectre appear next? Master Luke will not stand for such ridiculous games. Please leave at what... It's tonight. He's like a little scary orphan, Victorian orphan. I love it. The Spectre will appear again tonight. But how do you... Night. If you like, I could even show you where it'll appear next. I would very much appreciate that, Luke. See, I love Layton because he doesn't, like, talk down to Luke. He just talks to him like he's like another guy. He's just like, can you tell me this? You wanna give me the answer? He's great. I also like that we have a bit of lore about Layton being treated differently at work because he's so young. I love that. You make you go to sleep for the day. Of course he goes out. I've not seen Good Omens. I want to, but the episodes are really long. They're not actually that long. I just started watching it and was like, I don't have time to watch this whole episode right now. I shouldn't have started it. Master Luke, this joke is in poor taste. Please don't tell my father, Doland. Master Luke, Have you told them, Dolan, the townspeople? Have you told them about the Spectre this time? Yes, I have spread the word. I shall do a final tour of the area to make sure everyone has gone. But, well, where will the Spectre appear tonight, then? On Great Eli Street. And we must set off for that area immediately. Even if we can't stop the Spectre, we have to see if Luke is right. Good luck. Oh. Luke seems to be able to predict precisely where and when the Spectre will appear, but how? Every time he says Master Luke, I keep expecting him to see Luke dressed up like a Jedi Knight. Master Luke. Sorry about that. It's still got the alpha filter on. So far, I don't know. I'm sus of him. I am gonna take this opportunity to have a wee break. Go get myself another coffee. We've been streaming for a little while. I think I'm just gonna put it on regular break, not fishing break. Sorry, I'm just finding the buttons for all of these things. Here we go. I've got a million buttons to go through. There we are. So I'll see you guys in a wee bit. Feel free to... Oh no!
Woot woot.
Woot woot! Thank you, Mox. 71 months. My goodness, that's a lot of months. I hope you're having a good day. I'm sorry I'm going on break as you've resubbed. But anyway, go reset your brains, everybody. Get yourself a snack, a coffee, some water, whatever you need. And I'll see you in a little bitty. I'm gonna pause this once we've gone on break. But see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Hello. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the break. You all got yourself some more caffeine / hydration beverages / a snack. I also have snacks, but I'm not going to pick them up because I'll get crumbs everywhere. Biscuits or otherwise, I have bourbons currently. That's my biscuit of choice at the moment. And let's get on with it. I think we're going into where Luke said the Spectre is going to appear, which is very interesting. Very intriguing. Very intriguing indeed. How many puzzles have I got right? Have I just got one right now? Don't worry, I'm gonna add a counter. I'm a custard cream man. Custard creams, I don't vibe with custard creams as much as bourbons. Bourbons? I always get it wrong. Bourbon's the drink. But I have the same like love for them. Custard creams are very good, but I just prefer the chocolate flavor. Though you can get a pack in Lidl of different flavored custard creams, which I've never had. That's got like like toffee apple. I don't think it's toffee apple, but it's got different generic flavors. Intrigued. 1 official puzzle solved. Yes, because we're not counting the door. And beat a custard cream, you say? Mush it. I used to make custard cream, like spread. Like, you could like blend up custard creams and you cooked it down with some, like, I think it was concentrated evaporated milk. Yeah, it was evaporated milk. It wasn't sweet stuff. And you mix it down and then you made it into like a spread and you could have it on toast. Is that the door for the rest of the... Oh, it's his office. Let's go speak to him. Liam O'Brien! I'm sorry, Herschel. I'm afraid this isn't the best time for a reunion. I'm sure you understand. I have to deal with this Spectre business. And Luke has been so odd lately. Of course, no mayor or father is without his fair share of concerns. Leave the Spectre investigation to me for now. You try and get some rest. Yes, thank you, Herschel. You're a good friend. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I need some hit coins. Give me your hit coins, boy. Oh. We got a Luke thought. Luke's not even with us. Is he tagging along? Clark has an undergraduate. So I actually looked up. So there's a like a trend on Twitter at the moment of your favorite video. Okay, I'm actually gonna post this to you as well to talk about in the chat. Your favorite video game character is in high school. Like all the video game characters are in high school together. What role do they play? So the person who posted the tweet first was like, Nathan Drake is like the history teacher who helps with the basketball team or whatever. And I was like, is it the history teacher? I can't remember what he was. Then I was like, okay, Professor Layton would be, I think he would also be a history teacher who is happy to help with your maths questions, but only if you solve a puzzle. And so I looked up how you become an archaeologist to try and be like, what would he have had to study at school? And it's just like a certain amount of A's and you could get into a university course for it. So there wasn't like a specific thing he had to have a grade in. Oh, he is coming with us. I thought we left him behind. Why would we take him with us? Now, Luke, where are we heading? As I said before, the Spectre will appear tonight in the Great Eli Street in the North Eli district. Ah, that's where that little boy was from, the one we met earlier, whose family had evacuated. Seems that Doland has given them my warning then. Luke, what's the fastest way to North Eli? I'll answer the science question, but first solve this slime puzzle. Yeah, you like come to his like classroom at break time, like at lunchtime, and you're like, hey, I need some help with my homework, like, can you give me some advice? And he's like, okay, sure. But first, and then he puts like 3 beakers next to you, and he's like, I need you to fill this one with 20 milliliters. Go. You've got to like do the puzzle. We're just kidnapping him. Yeah. Nathan Drake would be the PE teacher that helps with history. But you know, that's just my opinion. I think they might have had that. I can't remember. You can probably easily find the thread if you're on Twitter. Luke is a Jedi. He can mind project. He's sending his thoughts through the walls. Once we pass the boat landing, there's a crossroads. From there, we go north to get to North Eli. Wasn't there a policeman blocking off that road? Police have been helping with the evacuation, I think. We passed by a house earlier that had been destroyed by the Spectre. Do you know anything about that, Luke? Rock's house, you mean? It was attacked only recently. No one was hurt. I don't like how serious he is, but the house was completely torn apart. So that was the Spectre's handiwork then. That's horrifying. I really hope we can do something to just help the people of Mist Hallery. It's so hard to say, Professor. I'm sure we'll find something useful in North Eli. But first, I'd like to see some of the damaged buildings. As the Spectre attacked many areas around town, there must be traces of his passage. Quite a few, yes. Then let's start by going back to Brock's house. I would like to be certain that we didn't miss anything earlier. Hey, Luke, my boy. Good to see you getting some fresh air, kid. I think I've changed his accent every time he's spoken.
Oh, hello, Bucky.
Growing boys like you need to get out of the house and play. None of this internet malarkey back in my day. So did the Spectre show up after Mum left? He said Clark said his wife was away with family business. Now, chat, do we think he's lying? And she's died, but he doesn't want to tell Luke yet, so that's why he hasn't told Layton? Or she is actually away, and it's unrelated. You trust old Bucky. Here, you'll have a lot of fun playing outside with this. Oh, thank you, Bucky! Oh my god, he's actually smiling. Toy train! Hell yeah. We gotta look at that before we end the stream today. Got a toy train set from the old boatman Bucky. The toy train minigame has been added to the trunk. Lay down the tracks and let the train do the rest. Okay, so it's like the car one. I love how there's like always 3 kind of types of minigames. There's like a traveling, like one where you have to place, you gotta place pieces. There's one that might be a book. Actually, that's not true. There's not always the same ones, because the hamster one, there's always one where you have to like set up a course and it follows it. The other 2 are not always the same. I misspoke. There's always at least one like that. That's why she thought she's passed the dad is in denial. Well, we know what Layton's like. It could turn out that it's something really weird and bizarre that no one would have ever thought of at this point in the game. Maybe it'll get you in the mood for traveling. Come on a boat ride and Bucky will cast off those blues. Or at least, I'd like to cast off. Right now my boat is docked for maintenance. Be sure to come back later though. We'll be back up and floating soon. Okay, well that's a very easy way to be like, you can't go that way. Or she's been kidnapped. Ha 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 ha! The Spectre's totally crushed the house and now your flat's all flat. Ha 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 ha! I'm sorry about your home. You were lucky not to get hurt. Nothing to do with luck. It was the Oracle that told the police about the Spectre. The mayor and the police evacuated us out of the area, sure. But what now? I think I let my Spectre insurance lapse. All you can do in a situation like this is laugh. Ha 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 ha. It's aliens. Laughing at a time like this makes the rest of us feel rather sad. Let's leave him be. He needs some time to deal with this. Luke, do you know of any other places that were hit by the Spectre? Let's see. There's a house that's under repair to the east of the crossroads. Then let's head there, Luke. Please lead the way. Oh, it's starting to lag again. Alright. Okay. Let's see if we can, find a connection between the people. The old biscuit talk got me hungry, so I went and got some. Correct. That's the correct answer. I think I can pick it up without making too much mess. I have like a big packet of bourbons, and I've gone through over half of them. Not just today, I had some yesterday as well. But it's just sitting there, so I can snack on them when I get hungry during the stream, which is probably not good. But, you know, sometimes you gotta eat. Right, to the east. I'm gonna assume we're facing north. Otherwise that's just confusing. Borrow 10, get the 11th book free. Aren't they all free? Oh, it's a library! Oh, it's closed. That sucks. Ah, it's the Miss Hallery Library. It's not open today. Besides, we do have other things to do. You know, he didn't change much. I don't know which way I'm supposed to... Oh, never mind. The map has told me which way I'm supposed to be going. There's some houses along the canal that were damaged by the Spectre. Most of them have been repaired now, though. Okay, so it's a ghost that can touch things. And, like, destroy things. So is it... It can't just be, like, a projection. It has to have some kind of physical form. Whatever it actually is, because it's clearly not really a ghost, because it's Professor Layton. It's going to be something else. What? And is it all just hallucinatory gas? What kind of connection could exist between the damaged houses? Have you got a theory, Professor? No, not yet. But you must be thinking something, right? We need to gather a bit more information here. Luke, where else can we go to see evidence of the Spectre's attack? Unfortunately, this is the only place that hasn't been cleaned up. Alright then, let's head to North Eli. With any luck, we'll glimpse this Spectre for ourselves. North Eli is to the north of the crossroads. I'll show you. I hope the police aren't blocking the entrance into that district. Yeah, I gotta talk to people, maybe get a puzzle. Hello, Thomas.
Why, it's little Luke Triton. You're not with your father today.
My father is at home working. Make you sound like a little orphan rather than, hello, I'm Luke Triton. That's his normal voice. I see. You know, I wanted to ask you whether I had done something to offend your mother. She always comes by to talk over her travel plans, but this time she never said a word about leaving. Okay, I suppose she must have had some reason not to mention it. To go off alone? She loves her family holidays, or has she been arguing with your dad? Well... Or maybe he knows that she's dead, and they're not telling anybody, so he's got to lie. Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. Don't listen to me. I'm just an old man spouting nonsense. Your mum and dad get on better than anyone in town. Just let me know when your mother gets back. She's been gone a long time. Okay, is she dead? Or are they getting divorced? Or she's actually on holiday. Yeah, this mum stuff is sus. I agree. Well, sometimes grown-ups have to go off and do their own thing for a bit. She'll come home soon. There we go. Now he's realised that he shouldn't be saying that kind of thing to a 7-year-old. Well, I'm going to say he's 8. Because he's had the teddy for enough time for it to be well-loved. And it was for his 7th birthday. So I'm going to say he's at least, at youngest 8. Maybe 9. But he's 10 in the later games. So I think 8. It's a Home Alone situation. I think it's nice that he's saying that. He's like, you know, sometimes adults have to go off and do their own thing. Give me my head coins. Oh, a puzzle. That's odd. What's odd? I'm sure I just saw a mouse stick its nose out of that pipe. Really? Maybe you're just imagining things, Miss Emmy. There'll be a mouse minigame. That's what the coins are for. Miss Emmy? Actually, I've got a puzzle about mice I wanted to give someone. Would you like to try? Ah. Yeah, correct. Spectre is an anagram for respect, and scepter. So either someone's trying to steal the crown jewels, or they're looking for a Motown music career. You know what? I think you've solved it. That's the answer. Rodent rations. This little... Fine, it's an early slide puzzle. It hopefully isn't too bad. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. This little mouse hid an important key. Well, I'll also tell you what's good about slide puzzles. The one thing I will give slide puzzles is that you technically can't get them wrong because you don't finish them until you finish them. So you can't, like, submit the wrong answer. So hopefully I can finish it quickly, and then that will count towards our streak. There you go. He's paranoid about it being... Sorry. The little mouse hid an important key behind his supply of cheese. He's paranoid about it being found, so he wants to change its hiding place. The only problem is that his cheese supply is in the way. He would like to move it from a hiding place on the right to the space on the left. Can you give him a hand? It needs to go up there. Okay. Like that. I thought it had to go over to him without reading the puzzle, so I'm glad that it doesn't. Oh, I can do that. Okay. I did not expect to be able to move both of those at the same time. Okay, hold on. I can get... Can I get this bit of cheese out? No. Okay. I'm just giving it a little strategy. I want to get this down and then in there, but I can't do that with this bit of cheese in the way, so I think we have to do some finagling. It's a technical puzzle term, by the way. Done. There we go.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Is that 2 now?
That puzzle
keeping
was
track.
no problem.
Brilliant. It's possible to move the key into who's placing. Hey, that's. Wait, no. I think I did it in 19, not 16. But hey, I was pretty close. How about some rest and a nice piece of cheddar? I've said this before.
Another puzzle solved.
Thank you. I've said this before, but I love cheese. I think So, my favorite food is sushi, right? But if someone was like, your favorite, like, ingredient, I would either have to pick cheese or potatoes. I love potatoes so much. I love potatoes. I will have potatoes in almost any form. I can't think of a form of potatoes I don't like, actually. Yeah, any form. No, I swear I saw a mouse. I'm not imagining things. Oh, well, I didn't see anything. And I can talk to animals, you know. That's gonna be a revelation. Cheesy potatoes, love them. Dauphinoise, love them. Chips, love them. Crisps, love them. What else? Mash. Like, shapes like tater tots or potato smileys. Not as big a fan, but we'll still eat them. What other things should you do with a potato? I've never had a fondant potato, or at least I don't remember having a fondant potato. If I have had one. But I feel like I'd like them. Gratin? Yep. Pets? Again, not the biggest fan. I don't tend to like it if it's like mash and then like fried or breaded, but I'll still eat them. I don't hate them, just not my favorite choice. Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. Yeah, love them if they're like boiled in a stew or whatever. Actually, I do speak a small lie. I don't really like new potatoes. I don't like the texture of new potatoes. But I will eat them. I wouldn't pick them. I did actually make some recently to have with potato salad, because they're like the best to have in potato salad. So I will eat them in potato salad, but I don't like them just on their own. Dauphinoise. Love a dauphinoise. It's good. New potatoes. It's a type of potato. I don't know if there's an equivalent. Oh, baked potato. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if they have like a specific actual like breed of potato. What would you call it? Oh, yeah, they've got like a waxy texture. Oh, they are apparently like harvested earlier. So it's hard to find because obviously if you type in new potatoes, it's not necessarily talking about the same type of potato that I mean. Baby potatoes? Seem to be the same thing, just called at different places. Cheese, potatoes, garlic, onions, tomatoes, best combo, the best ingredients. I love cheese. I love cheese. Okay, chat, what's your favorite way of having a potato? Maybe new. Maybe fresh. I've never seen you before. Doris, sorry. Now, is he wearing, like... Oh, no, those are his eyes. I was gonna say, is he wearing those, indigenous glasses that they wear so they can see in, like, really, really bright climates? Or are they actually his eyeballs? And they are his eyes. Okay. Yes, well, something like that. So you probably don't know what's going on. I won't go into detail, but you should leave this town. Miss Tallery is not a safe place to be at the moment. I really would recommend sightseeing. Because of the Spectre. Don't worry, we're on top of it. What? Keep your voice down. How do you know about that? The legend of the Spectre is not supposed to leave our borders. We've been asked by Mayor Triton to investigate the affair. I love that every time he blinks, it looks like he's raising his eyebrows. Really? The mayor asked you for an investigation? Perhaps he's more competent than I thought. How good are you? If you're good enough to handle this Spectre, this riddle should be a doddle. There we go. I knew he had a puzzle. Now I want potatoes. I like fries best because they're crispy but also fluffy inside. Next question. Are we talking like French fries or are we talking like thick chips? Like what is the ratio here? Because I prefer French fries, but like triple cooked chips, very nice. Special place in my heart. Assign the incline. This photograph shows two cyclists passing each other on a hill, but the camera was tilted so the incline of the hill would look flat. Can you work out which way is uphill? Touch either A or B to enter your answer. Okay. Oh, he's obvious. He's got his feet off the pedals. So that's downhill. I was going to try and see if one of them had like an engine or something, but I'm going to wait a second to see if you guys agree with me, but we think that A is uphill. I mean, I think that A is uphill. Do we agree? I like Pomme Boulangerie. Boulanger? Boulangerge. We have this yes, no, actually, that does ring a bell. I think you've spoken about this before. We have this conversation every year or two here in the Spice Rack. It's a very good question. So I feel like people have opinions on potatoes, so it's a good question to drive engagement. Favorite potato, does vodka count? Fries with potato. Oh, fries with skin on. Okay. I used to hate skin on fries, but I've started to like them more now. I don't know if it was just a type of potatoes that my mum used to make them with, maybe, but I really like them now. I really like Albert Bartlett potatoes. They seem to just be very good at whatever I use them in. I know that they're probably a specific type of potato, but they're really nice, and I can use them in mash and they're good, and I can use them as chips and they're good, and I don't have to worry, and they're not waxy. Could be a texture thing too. Yeah, probably is. Yeah, so we all agreement that A is up. Yeah, because his feet are off the pedals. So he's like, woo, he's like cruising. Cool. That's 2 people, that's enough for me.
I think I've got this one.
I don't like that I can't read her.
Professor.
It's like whenever adult Luke would answer the questions and I'd be like, I don't know if you're unhappy or not. Like, am I right? Potato skins are yummy. Bites potato skin and here's a crack. Thank you for saying not just bite skin, because that would have really worried me.
Another puzzle solved.
Thank you. Thank you. I need to center that. That shouldn't be off to the side like that. That looks really bad. Like, move that over a little bit. Hopefully that's not too far over now. It's been a while. Hi, hamburger. 3 years? Oh my god. I don't pay attention to time. Correct. The direction marked A is uphill. You can see the cyclist on the right does not have his feet touching the pedals. See? Like one like that. That's 3. On a roll, baby. Just like that guy going downhill. Could you stop? Sorry, I've paused the game so that it can, like, stop freaking out. There you go. Good on you. Seeing you've got some potential. Very well, good luck on your investigation. Can you tell us anything about the Spectre that could help us? Not that much. It's just bizarre that the Spectre of Legend would suddenly manifest itself. And there's all these little sinkholes that are appearing. Not to mention fog as thick as pea soup. Oh, do we think it's a machine again? Is there like a big machine under the ground? So many problems in our little town these days. Ah, extra puzzle. I mean, extra mystery even. Since the Spectre appeared, the town has experienced unusually thick fog. Okay, so it's actually thicker than it usually is. That's good to know. Bendy Road. Thank you. Thank you. Any more? Any more for any more? Okay, time to move up. The North Eli. This is North Eli. I just want him to sound like a little horror movie child. This is North Eli. You're pretty good at guiding people, Luke. Almost as good as you are at sending hidden messages. Huh? Hidden messages? Yes, like the one in the letter where you wrote Help SOS. Oh god, he didn't even do it on purpose. What was that all about? I believe the test was intended for me. Luke was hoping to find someone that he could talk to, someone he could trust. Blink, blink. Sometimes it's difficult to share your troubles with those closest to you. You may find it easier to talk to someone from outside. Would that be fair to say, Luke? Like a therapist? Would you like me to get you a therapist? Ah! Oh, you cannot see that alert. That's not good. I need to change that. Hello! Hello, hello, welcome in. Come on in. Oh, that's not the right command, but that's fine. How is everyone? What were you up to today? Should do a wee shout out. Oh, that's a 1, not an exclamation mark. Amazing, I once again forgot my raid message, but hello, I'm here raiding. Hello! It's so lovely to see you. We'll just do this. Perfect, there we go. I got it working eventually. Hello, it's lovely to have you here. We're playing some Layton. We're starting a new Layton. Thank you so much for that follow. And that's not centered either anymore. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I think it's there. Here we go. We're gonna find out the next follower. We did a vegetarian curry and coconut milk pasta, added some mushrooms to my portion. Super excited. That sounds so good. If you do need to raid and run and have your food, I totally understand. Do not feel like you have to stick around. It was very lovely bringing people over. Thank you very much. Also, I will say I saw the, was it a flatbread that you did the other day? And I got immediately very hungry, very jealous. Looked amazing. But yes, if you guys don't already follow Beer, please go do so. In fact, I think I used the wrong shout out. I think I need to do the Twitch one, don't I? Yes, there we go. There, that's what we want to do. Go follow Beer. She's a cooking streamer who also occasionally does games. You know, if you're missing my cooking content, go follow. Just seems like a lovely person as well. Of course, no worries. Flatbread, it looked so good. Very jealous. Oh yes, that's true. We do have a question of the day, which we've just made up. Do you like potatoes? And if so, what is your favorite potato dish? I know that's such a generic question and everyone asks that, but we were talking about potatoes for a reason. Can't remember what the reason was. I'm a sugar cooking stream's gonna go follow myself. I was debating having a cooking stream this week. And I still might, because I have an extra day that I can do a stream, but it really just depends on my energy levels, and I also have D&D in the evening, so it's kind of like making sure I have enough time to tidy up before I start D&D, so. Ah, hello McLaughlin, how you doing? I love a potato, I love some mashed taters. Good, good. If I start asking what people put in their mashed potatoes, I don't know if we're gonna start a fight of different things. But, oh my goodness, hold on. Excuse me, I had a burp. How rude of me. Joe moving around the flat. Yes, so welcome in, if you came in off that raid. If you don't know who I am, by the way, I should probably introduce myself. I know Mox did the about me in chat, but I didn't actually say anything. Hello, my name is Lara. I am a streamer. Obviously, I don't know why I said that. I'm a Scottish streamer. I play puzzle and detective games, and sometimes I do a cooking stream, but that's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've done one of them. I think it's been like a year, probably, or more, actually. But yes, I've just come back. I was off for a long time. I've just come back, and we are playing through puzzle games, because that's my thing now, specifically. And this is Professor Layton number 4. We've only just started it, so we're quite near the beginning of the game. There it says so. It's backstory, I think, is what you're looking for. I am, what's for a fact. I love how in my about me I forgot that I added that I studied game design. Like that ever comes up. Like I don't dissect games or anything. Like I don't. By the way, I have a degree in game design. Okay, I didn't waste 4 years of my life. I swear. But this is Professor Layton and the Last Spectre, or Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call, depending on where you are playing the game, but we are playing the UK version, which means Luke doesn't have the worst accent in the whole world. So, anyway, we're gonna get back into it now. Also, if you are wanting to stick around, the puzzle rules are, if you know what the answer to the puzzle is, you can use your channel points to say that you know it. Don't tell me the answer unless I really, really need the help. Thank you very much. Okay. General courtesy. But I like to say it. Oh, that's a face he hasn't made before. To make super special potatoes, I saute onion, peppers, and garlic, boil the potatoes, and then mash them with the salted veg. Hello? I've never tried that. That sounds good. I like asking people what they do with mashed potatoes, because sometimes people say things and I go, that is such an obvious idea, but I never would have come up with it on my own. Like, once saw a recipe that was like when you're if you're heating the milk before you put it in, if you heat like spring onions in the milk, like infuse it, and you can either strain them out or just put them in with the milk as well, and it just like gives it an extra different flavor profile. Very nice. Judging by Luke's stunned expression, I'd say you've hit the nail on the head, Professor. Luke, is there something you'd like to tell us? You can trust us, you know. Not with that face, Emmy. I can't. Not yet. That's quite all right, Luke. You can tell us when the time is right. For now, we have enough to do with the Spectre. We need to find a place where we can safely observe the Spectre. There's a hotel on Great Eli Street, I think. We'll be able to see the street quite well from there if you've got enough money. They probably won't be charging, right? If it's gonna be destroyed. Ooh, red. Oh yes, no, I do like red potatoes. Homemade scalloped potatoes with how is my favourite. Ooh, yes. Yummy, that sounds great. Perfect, on to Great Eli Street then. Mystery solved! Really? We've solved it? Already? The letter was actually written by Clark's son Luke. He sought the professor's assistant and wrote in code to conceal his urgent plea for help. Poor baby. And coin. Any more? Okay. Wow. Look at those big fat carp in there, Professor. He looks so startled in all of his little cutaways. What do you do with your potatoes? I load them into a PVC pipe and use compressed air to shoot them into the nearby lake. Hey, blood gun, you know? The order to evacuate has been given. Move along now. Nothing to see here. Didn't we see you just now? See me? Ah, you lot must be from out of town. All of us officers of the Mist Hallery police force are cousins, you see. All the Chip family boys. Plus, Chief Jakes is big on regs, so we all have the same uniforms, haircuts, and everything. Wow. Just the way the Chief likes it. But we're getting off the subject. I can't let you pass this way. You'll have to get permission from either the Chief or the Mayor. 1 second, folks. Sorry, Joe was just at the door there. Just wanted to tell me something. All the rage back then, and that lake has a bright big potato crop. That's so good. It's alright. They have permission. Oh, I see. You have Mayor Triton's boy with you, who you've kidnapped. Well, that's a different matter then. You may pass. I change his voice every time. Where are we going? Oh, we are going that way. I just happened to click on him, I thought. Oh, it's him again. Hello. Ah, my friends. Fate is kind to bring us together again. I hope you are well. Hello again. Is there something we can help you with? Ha ha ha! You helped me? Never you mind that, my tall-hatted friend. You tried touching that pipe there. Give it a good prod. Tap firm. Poke strong. You have to touch it. Ooh, a good 10 times or so? If you don't, I cannot help you. Oh, good, it does have ones like that. Ooh. Tiny fossil. Yes, you see, this is the humble beginnings of a collection. It is a passion to many, and now for you. There are treasures hidden high, hidden low, in places you would not even believe. Find these curious curios and add them carefully to your collection. Soon your collection will grow until it is grand enough to impress even the most seasoned collectors. Don't tell me there's a collection. Like, excuse me, sir, do you have a puzzle? Just come up to him and be like, give me a puzzle. Such items are scattered near and far, hither and thither, so if you see a fishy-looking spot, touch, poke, jab, and then prod some more. I see. I must admit, hunting for artifacts is rather a hobby of mine. I am an archaeologist, you know. That's why I got the job. I mean, he's a professor of archaeology. I don't know how much archaeology he's actually done, like, in the field, but he's a professor of archaeology, so presumably some. Those are words spoken from the heart. Let me reward you, good sir. Do you remember the bridge where we first met? Fateful moment a bit earlier. Go back to the wooden box there and see what you can find. And now I shall take my leave. Enjoy your touching and prodding, my friends. Emmy's face. Collection box. Oh, that's nice. I love a good collecting game. The eccentric but friendly Aldous has given you a box to store the items you collect. The collection box has been added to the trunk. Use the box to store all the rare and fascinating items that you come across on your travels. Such items are purely for your enjoyment and do not have any bearing on your investigation. Just in case you were worried. Well, this should brighten up our exploration a little bit, shouldn't it? But we should press on to the hotel. Fast forward to, like, part 15 of this playthrough, where I am finding all of the collections and taking a really long time. Also, if you are new here and you came off that raid by any chance, we do have a hint coin system, as you can see up here. Boop. Just to confuse you, there are things in this game called hint coins, but that's what it's based off of. And if I am stuck on a puzzle, I can use a hint coin that somebody's bought me in chat to look it up. So I've currently got 3, but you can use your channel points to buy me a new one. And it's very useful to have a little stash. More like fish telling the new schools of fish about the great potato rain that fell back in their day. Back in my day. Your father's father had to dodge flying potato bullets. Still someone here? Oh, I'm going. I'm just busy packing my things up. But I forgot to bring anything. If I forget to bring anything, I'll never hear the end of it from my wife and son. He's evacuating his home. Let's leave him to it. Aww. So my hint. Wow, there's so many hint coins. I know we're early in the game, but there's like loads. Okay, let's just move on through. I'm sure that'll come later. Here's the hotel. The whole area has been evacuated, so there may not be anybody inside. Only one way to find out. Your grandfather was knocked out by the potato of 93. Oh, I didn't check for hint coins. Oh well. I can't see anyone. There's a bell on the counter. Why not try giving it a ring and see if anyone comes? First, it's time to steal all the coins they have hidden around the whole place. Don't mind me. Okay. A bell puzzle? Hello? Well, blow me down. Guests, eh? Will you be staying the night? Sir, you must be aware that this area is risked today. Have you not received the evacuation order? Well, it's true that there haven't been any other guests here today, but I'll have you know I'm the owner of this establishment and I have no intention of leaving. The Spectre's coming out tonight. You won't be safe here. Well, let the blasted Spectre come. I've seen worse in my time. Do you like the voice I'm doing? Time another business meeting. These bad decisions aren't going to make themselves, you know. Well, enjoy your meeting. I probably won't be here when you get back, because I'm going to end the stream early, but thank you for hanging around and coming and joining us. Oh yes, and stay hydrated, everybody. It says so in chat. I think I am going to swap my bot over from Nightbot. Just make everything PurpleCoffins bot. Yeah, that'd be nice. Plus, that way, I'm getting back some of the money when I sub to it. Because it's my account that I'm using. Besides, oh, hold on. Quick pause to make the music load better. That didn't work. It was so nice to see you, Box. Dads, where would I run to? The Spectre won't be leaving Mist Allery anytime soon, that's for sure. I think I changed that accent about halfway through. Did I start him as Scottish? I've forgotten already. Well, perhaps not, but at least you can avoid getting hurt. Did you ring the bell because you want a room, or to badger an old man till he abandons his home? Don't you tell me how to skedaddle unless you want me to tell you the same. Oomph. Well, did I start him as Scottish? How did I manage ending up as Northern? What's happened? Well, his accent's gonna travel. I suppose there's a certain logic to that. I think Summit makes him sound better if I do that voice. Tell you what, there's Summit that's been niggling me for a bit. Give me an hand. Give me an hand with it, and I'll sort you out with some nice rooms. Number 12. Okay, what are we on? We're on 3 puzzles now. For those who've joined more recently, we're trying to get to 5 puzzles in a row because the game says something happens if you solve 5 puzzles correctly in a row. So we're on 3 currently. Okay. He's probably traveled a bit. So does this accent. Hotel rooms. You need to go in and check all 12 rooms of this hotel. For efficiency, you want to make a circuit so you don't enter the same room twice. While this might sound difficult, there's actually a number you can use to remember the route so you can check every room without much deliberation. What is that number? I have a feeling the number is going to be how it's marked. It's going to be like 25 or something. Hold on. Yeah, it's 25. That's the number. Boom, baby! Is that right? That must be right. I've gone through every room. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a second in case anyone's like, actually, you forgot room number 27 or something. And have my coffee. Also, have you guys seen the new feed? If you have the Twitch app, this is completely, like, not sponsored or anything, but I saw this yesterday. That Twitch have released this thing where if you go on the Twitch app and you go to your feed, you can, like, scroll through suggested streams as they're live. Like, it's on like it looks like TikTok, and you don't have to see ads, and it'll show you, like, what's currently happening, and then you can, like, click on it, obviously, to go to their stream for real. But I think that's quite fun. I don't know if anyone would ever discover my stream that way, but maybe. Just added mod view on mobile. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I never go on Twitch on my phone, to be honest. The only time I really watch Twitch is if I'm working and I need something on in the background. And even then, I don't know, I usually put music on. I don't watch a lot of Twitch, which makes me sad, because I have a lot of friends on Twitch. Or mutuals. We follow each other, you know, and I want to support their content. Are we all in agreement that it's 25? That's the answer. I don't want to break my streak, but I'm pretty confident with it. I also didn't finish my bourbon from earlier. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a weird 5, but I'm pretty sure it's 25. Actually. Yeah. I was just making sure I came in the right direction.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
My favorite sound.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
So do I, Layton. So do I.
Another puzzle solved.
That's so confusing. That then comes up. Great. If you complete a circuit in the shape of the number 25, you can check all of the rooms efficiently. 4. We need 1 more. Hopefully there's one in the room. Is that all it was? Blimey. How'd I lose sleep over this? Well, I owe you. I'll tell you what, the gents can have the room 302, and I'll have a room for you shortly, lass. Room 302's got the best view in the hotel. It's right upstairs. You can't miss it. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I definitely did start him as Scotch. Room 302. Oh, this is great. We can see the whole street. We'll have a front row seat to the Spectre turning up. We've heard a thick... Excuse me, I'm just rolling over. We've heard a thick fog appears along with the Spectre. I hope our view will be as good as you say. Well, that's when the opening happened. Are we going to watch it again? Oh, there you go. Spoiler. Look at Luke's face. We still have some time before the sun sets. Would you mind giving us a quick tour of North Eli, Luke? You want to go sightseeing? Now? There you go. That's Luke coming through. Not exactly, but if the Spectre does appear, then I would like to be familiar with the lay of the land. Oh, right. Well then, we should go before it gets dark. Scouting. A key step in a proper investigation. How exciting. It's not exciting. The Spectre's dangerous. I know that. But don't you worry. The Professor and I will solve the mystery of the Spectre. Let's all keep in mind how important it is to have a clear head during the investigation, lest we miss a clue. Remain calm and carry on, even under extreme circumstances. That's how a gentleman behaves. Now, Luke. How a gentleman behaves. Brainwashing him early. Now, let's get going. I love that. Because that's what he focuses on all the time in the games. He's always like, got to be like a gentleman. Look at his face. Look how shocked he looks. Little chubby cheeks. I'm not trying to read all the text. Just want my hint coins. And any collectibles. Okay. I'm very annoying with games. I'm very determined to get all the collectibles. Except I don't think I actually touched anything in this screen. Did I already do this? Ah, no, I didn't. Clearly my coffee is kicked in. He does look a little traumatized. You're not wrong.
So, Mr. Layton. So, Professor, what exactly are we looking for here anyway?
First, we need to have a clear understanding of our surroundings. Let's explore the neighborhood.
We can start with Pike Lane and Murray Street.
Okay, you got it. Voice. Don't know which one's Pike Lane. Oh, this is lovely.
There's a small pool for drinking water. I think someone dropped their change in it. You're supposed to have a good fortune for the rest of your day if you throw coins in here.
How'd you not know that?
Oh, let me try. Let's see. I hope I've got some change left.
I recall a puzzle about fetching water. Why not have a go while you search your pockets? Okay. We have to get this right, because then we get 5 in a row. Bucket race.
You have 2 empty buckets and are currently in a park with 2 fountains. Starting at the position marked by a star, visit both of the fountains, filling a bucket at each, and return as quickly as possible to the starting point.
Assuming you do not travel along the same path twice, which route should you take? Draw a line along your route. I don't like this. I was hoping for one where I couldn't get it wrong. So I start at the star, I fill up at both fountains, and return as quickly as possible. Oh, this is fun. Now, is that as quickly as possible? How many, hold on. How many squares is this? Let's count. Oh, I have to start at the start, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Yeah. Unless there's a trick. A trick somehow. That feels way too easy. Like, that feels like there's something I'm missing. Unless it's supposed to be the other way around. Because then I'm really quick getting back. It says return as quickly as possible. It doesn't say that I have to be as quick overall as I can. I really don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to break my streak. You think that's the trick? Okay. Okay, I think you're probably right. I just don't want to get it wrong. We've got so many puzzles wrong this stream. Go a long way to end the shortest. Okay, I'm just gonna submit it. I don't want to look.
What do you think about this?
What?
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
What was that? Sorry, I was so distracted by the animation, I didn't even realize there was a different... So I got their answer right. Follow the same path, traveling in the opposite direction, you would have to carry heavy, water-laden buckets quite a long distance. That would slow you down, so it isn't the fastest way. It also takes more squares. But I did it right! That means I have to have 5 puzzles right, so what happens? Nicely done. So did you find any spare coins?
Not a penny. Oh well, maybe next time.
1 sec, folks. Asked Joe away for work. He tried to call me away earlier. When he came in, he was like, I have something to show you. And I was like, can you show me it later? I've just had a raid. I don't want to leave. Yeah, he's off to work. he does D&D thing in the evenings on a Wednesday. So I have the evening to myself. However, I am in charge of dinner, so I'm gonna have to make dinner. Maybe I'll do that straight after stream, and then while it's cooking, I can do like my other work. So if I do my other work straight after stream, I'm gonna be too tired to do food. I can't remember what the meal plan was. I made a meal plan yesterday, and I can't remember what I planned. Spaghetti and meatballs, but we don't have the stuff for that. There was a chicken thing, which we had last night. Ramen, which we're gonna have Friday because it's quick. I think it was supposed to be chicken and potatoes and broccoli. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Anyway, not important for the game. What has happened? Why did I not get my 5 puzzles in a row thing? What is it supposed to do? There's your coin. Your coin, Emmy. I don't like it. Why did it not do something? Oh no, wait, I don't want to do this now. Okay, oh. I shouldn't have clicked on this because now it's going through the tutorial. No! No! Was the animation the special thing? Oh, maybe it was. Of course. Is that all it is? I mean, that's fine, but I would have liked something more. Okay. Go in here. Ah, yes. The wonderful music. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just stealing all the coins you have stashed around your restaurant. Steak and kidney pie, poppy seed bread. This menu is making me hungry. I'll have to get both. Oh. Oh my god, wait, is Luke, like, basing himself off of Emmy? Because that's Luke's thing. Luke eats a lot of food. Like, way too much for a 10-year-old. Whoa, how can you possibly manage so much food at once? Simple. I train several hours a day, so I always have a roaring appetite. Hey, looking at the menu reminded me of something. Do you know this puzzle, Emmy? Oh, he's... What happens to Emmy? Why is she not in the games? Oh no, I don't like it. Cafeteria Cruncher. At me. 4 tables in this cafeteria have a selection of food and drink. The cost... Oh no, it's maths. The cost of the food of each table totals the exact same amount. With that in mind, what is the mystery item at table 4? Choose some A, B, or C. Okay. So. This is like 3x equals 2y, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, let's do the thing where we just assign each of them a cost and then work from there. I'm gonna say the drinks are 1, the tea is 2, and the toast is 3. As in pounds, right? That does not look like 3. Ignore that. So table A would come to 2, 5, 7 pounds. Table... Sorry, they're not table A, are they? They're table 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know why I got A from. Table 2 would be 4 plus 3, which is 7. Table 3 would be 2 plus 6. Ah, I have got that wrong. Oh, I was so excited the first 2 tables matched up. I was thinking Emmy looked a lot like Layton's dead wife girlfriend. Look, she wasn't dead, okay? Claire? Her name was Claire. I shouldn't drink all of this coffee. I'm gonna be buzzing. I'm not gonna get any sleep. Okay, so it's not... Those costs are wrong. Let's try... £1. I'm gonna try £1.50. And that's £3 still? No, because that doesn't work out the same, because that would be £3 and £3. So maybe that's 2. Just toast after all. 2 plus 2, 4, £5.50. I think there's probably an easier way of doing this, with some, like, equation or something. And then table 2 would be £3 plus £2. So, nope, that's wrong, that's £5. Okay.
So, if I write this out like an equation... Actually, I'm going to try and do it like an equation. I'm doing it on paper, so I'm sorry that you can't see it, but I'm going to try and speak it out loud, so hopefully you can follow along. So, we're going by the letters down here. So the cup of tea is A, the orange juice is B, and the toast is C. Okay? Actually, I thought it was squash, so maybe the orange juice is more expensive than the tea. So 2B, or not 2B. 2B plus C plus A equals 2A plus C. If we get rid of a C on both sides, 2B plus A equals 2A. So if we get rid of an A on both sides, that means 2B equals A. So whatever A is, it costs twice as much as B. So tea costs twice as much as orange juice. And we do that with another table. Let's try... let's try 2B plus 3A equals, and go back to the first one, which is 2B plus C plus A. Now if we mark off both 2B's, that means that 3A, so 3 cups of tea costs the same as a cup of tea and a plate of toast. So right, okay. So however this goes, whatever the numbers are, if I've done this right, then A costs twice as much as B, and C costs twice as much as A. So B is 1. A is 2, and then C is 4. Let's go with that. Look at me. Look, I wanted to prove that I've been doing it. Look. Ignore the this coffee stain. I've been doing the equation to get that. So that would be 8 pounds. Is that right? Yeah. 2 plus 2 plus 4, yeah. Table 2 would be 4 plus 4, which would be 8. Table 3 would be 2 plus 6, which is 8. So in order to make table 4 8, that's come to... $6. So it's another cup of tea. It's another cup of tea, because that's 2. Yeah. Yeah! Haha! Have I got that right? Yeah, because cups of tea are 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. My god! I did maths! I did that. Wait, if I got it right, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited, chat.
I think I've got this one.
I did maths!
That puzzle was no problem.
I'm so proud of myself. I haven't done that in so long. Because you can equal out each side of the equation, and that's how you work it out.
Another puzzle solved.
I'm so genuinely chuffed. I'm sorry to go on about it, but I did not think I was going to get that. Terrific. The answer is item A, a cup of tea. If you look at the tables 1 and 3, you can deduce that a plate of toast costs the same as 2 cups of tea. Okay. I'm going to pretend that I had to do that maths, because I probably didn't, but it makes me feel good. Correct! So as long as we keep up our streak, don't lose any puzzles, we'll keep getting the cool animation. No more. Looking at the menu is making my stomach grumble. I feel a bit peckish now, too. Okay, I guess we should probably talk to this guy. Hello there. Well, now you don't look familiar. Is this your first time here at Paddy's? I'm not going to do an accent, sorry. Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. I'm Paddy, the owner. Can I rustle up something for you? I do a lovely bacon and egg sandwich. Soft, freshly baked bread with fluffy scrambled eggs and a juicy rash or two. Make me hungry. Fried bacon, buttered mushrooms, tomato. Oh, and that bread will be buttered, or my name's not Paddy. Fancy it? I won't take no for an answer, Professor. You must smell good in here. The prof, the legend! What kind of bread? Well, he didn't specify, but I'm sure he'd tell us if we asked. Hi, Lynx, how you doing? Go on, enjoy your meal. And there's plenty more bread, so just ask if you need more. Aww. That's very nice. Okay, we've had a nice meal now, so we can't complain. I like how we're just getting to wander. Steal all the town's coins. That always sounds Parisian. The Spectre and the pier on the next street over? Well, I've had just about enough. I've already have plenty to do, and now I have to just drop it all and go. Bah! I'm in a really bad mood. Now you're gonna help me solve this puzzle. Okay, just don't spit on me. Eating point. You're supposed to meet a friend at the restaurant. You forgot which of the 4 restaurants in town it was. You know the restaurant is due north of the hero statue, due south of the goddess statue, and due east of the lion statue. You have a map, but it doesn't show compass directions or the names of the statues. Which restaurant are you supposed to meet at? No worries. They don't spray it, Dominica. Sheesh. Dominica, sorry, I didn't even take in her name. That's very rude of me. I was gonna say ask for the news, not the weather. Right. So that's a statue. Obviously that's a restaurant. It's due north of the statue, due south of the goddess statue. What are these? Are these just, what are these little people? I'm so confused. Due east of the lion statue. Okay. Shall we try and figure out... Let's assume that this is north. Up is north to start with, okay? So it needs to be north of one statue, south of another, and... No, sorry. Yeah. Be north from one statue, south from the other, and due east. Well, I guess it's either this one or this one, right? Because that's the only one that's between 2 statues. So it's either B or D, right? So, well, jaded, the library I was working with did not convey to me that my hopes to get a fiber art circle going with regularity is once every month they want their schedule. Wait, so they have set it up for be a once a month thing and didn't tell you? I'm confused. What do you mean? Due east. Ah, okay. I don't know how to figure this out. I don't want to lose my streak. Sorry, my brain started not working there. None of them are like... Oh, hold on. Is it A? And that north is actually like that? Because that's north, that's south, that's... Oh no, wait, that's east. Wait, never east. No, because that would mean it was west of the statue. I might leave this one for next time. And the library director is particularly invested in spreading my library time resources and helping get awareness for this event, raising the community. Oh, I'm sorry. That really sucks. So it's up to you to, like, sort out the awareness of the event. Will they let you put up a poster? I feel like it's probably A. Because there's nothing else that, like, is an intersect of all three. But I also don't feel very confident in that answer, so I'm gonna leave this for later. Can't do it, can you? I thought not. I have to do everything myself. Shut up. I'm doing it later. Sorry, that was quite rude of me. Well, that's Pike Lane. Was I supposed to solve that puzzle before it, like, goes with the story? Who's that? Well, well. Who's that, indeed? Good day. Maybe ask you a few questions? Of course, young lady. You can ask me all the questions you want. What's your name? My name is Emmy, thank you. We're investigating the Spectre. Do you know anything about it? What's that? An inspection? Perfect timing. See my boots? Not a speck of dirt on them. Sir, if you don't mind, I just wanted to know if you had any... I expect you wouldn't even have given me a second glance if I hadn't been looking so dapper, would you? Learn a thing or two from your elders, eh? Thanks for your time. Oh, the police came by talking about a Spectre. They said the Oracle predicted it would show up. So you've heard word the Spectre will be here tonight. This Oracle sure does know what's going on. Here, they should do the weather, too. So people are really taking Luke's prediction to heart. Well, that was her, to herself, right? Yeah, I've been putting up flyers. I was trying to get the flyer up in their box, but they only put up on the door for one day. And then it's just a ton of children's events, which I'm more than happy to see, but still, they're adults in the community. We're happy to show kids how to do stuff, too. Yeah, I sometimes find that, like, I go somewhere and I'm like, oh, I wonder what events they have on, and then it's just all stuff for kids, and I'm like, there's probably other stuff too. So yeah, I feel that. I think this is a good point to wrap things up a little bit before we go any further around North Eli. I'm pronouncing it Eli, I hope that's right. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up the game for here for now. If you're watching live, I'll stay live a little bit longer to just chat and stuff, but I think I'm starting to lose brain cells, unsurprisingly. So I think we'll wrap up the gameplay for now, and we will return to this hopefully tomorrow. It does depend on how much sleep I get, and then we can finish that puzzle. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put us back where we were, so I remember that there was a puzzle we didn't do. Mouse, 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 mouse! I missed it! No, that's so unfair! I was clicking on it! But it was just giving me all of the text of the stairs. Oh, come on. Bet you I've missed loads of coins now. I'm mad. I see Eli, I always pronounce it Eli. Well, it's E-L-Y, so that's why I'm not sure. I'm gonna save in here. That was mean. Hopefully it doesn't... I'll get them later. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. So, if you're watching this later, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We're probably going to be playing this for quite a wee while. I will play it in between other games, so it won't be, like, consistently just Layton. But it's been so long since I played Layton, and I'm so happy to be back doing it. So I appreciate you for joining me. And yeah, I'll see you next time when we solve some more of the Spectre's Call. The last Spectre, whichever one is the UK version. Cool. Thanks. Bye.